Hello and welcome to episode 200 of the GameBrew Podcast. We, of course, were the bi-weekly video game podcast where we sip delicious bevs and discuss video games. I'm your host, Chris, and I'm joined by Allison, Dan, Alex, Will, and Ian, the original crew. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Chris, in the script you wrote the original crew. I think you mispronounced.
Yeah, I told you I needed a new keyboard, right?
You're double stroking E's.
I'm stroking the shit out of some E's.
Rush
on this episode, the ultimate episode of the GameBrew Podcast, we asked the question, what if we ended our podcast?
What? That's a good question. What would happen?
What would happen? We'll find out. But first, it's time for a bev. Me, what am I drinking this week? This week I am drinking Loose Cannon from Heavy Seas Beer.
Nice.
It's where it's one of my go-tos. We probably drank it on one of the first episodes. I don't know which one, but we probably did. And it's where I used to do trivia when I had friends to do trivia with.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And just as we continue with what we're drinking, what up to all of our Game Brew listeners in the chat. We're gonna, as we reminisce towards the end, if you have any questions for us, put those in the chat and we'll make note of them so we could do them later as we approach the end. But just sorry, Chris.
But also, what are you drinking?
But also, what am I drinking? I am drinking some it's the collaboration between Quest's End Whiskey and Critical Role. It's Courage. It's a blended malt whiskey. It's what they released for their anniversary. And it's really good. I like it.
And it seems like you've had some of it.
I have had a bunch of it. It was very good, but it's mostly because it's pretty good. It's mostly, it also came with a bunch of like literature and like maps and books and how they started the.
Does it have like a backstory?
Well, yeah. Well, Courage. So in Critical Role Campaign 1, they're in one of they're like drinking. Their characters are drinking. And one of the big places in there is called Whitestone, which is where Percy DeRollo is from. And he has a drink that they have, and they're going through, and they're like, "Oh, we drink this," and he did it really great. He was like, "This is something we drink in Whitestone. It has a different name, but we all just call it Courage." And that's what they called this because
very cool.
Yeah, it says, and on there it says, "In Dawn Father They Trust." It has the DeRollo sigil and the sun tree. Yeah, it's really good. It's delicious.
Very cool
for a blended whiskey. It's nice to sip.
Is that scene in the TV show as well?
I don't know.
Does that make the cut?
I'll have to maybe.
I don't recall it, but
probably. But I just have. I may not have picked it up because I know so I have so much
in that cranium.
I'm in that vibe, baby.
Chuggability.
Also,
I didn't say chuggability on mine. It's for me. This is high, but for most people, it is not.
Yeah. Oh, also for you all who haven't been here in a while, we have. I think it was Rob had instilled us to do the chuggability of drinks, which is you just say how chuggable it is. Mine?
Yeah, on whatever scale you want it to be.
Moderately chuggable. It's a whiskey. I wouldn't, but you could if you wanted to.
You could.
If
you wanted some courage.
Y'all know that the sort of like it
was coffee.
Standard 5-point scale, but like rate on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the least, 5 being the most, was developed by a person whose last name is Lickert.
The Lickert 5-point
I just
scale.
met her.
It's a Lickert scale is what it is.
So
is this something that you learned in like psychology stuff?
In therapist school, yes.
In therapist school. Yeah,
that is a game brew fact. You're right. Yes. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Gray. And it was coffee that did the chuggability rating. So my apologies.
Got to keep that straight.
Yeah. Game Brew facts have to always be correct. Game Brew backs. Anyone else drinking anything fun?
I am drinking the old steady Natty Boh.
Natty Boh.
Delicious. Love that mustache.
Nice.
Gotta love it.
So good
So
at
good.
on my body.
I have tiny bottles because we're snowed in. So I forgot to get beer before the snowstorm. So I got little bottle of Bailey's.
Drink it out of a shoe. You won't. You won't.
Please do.
And
You won't.
Chris really likes this one, the Appalachian Sipping Cream.
What?
Wow.
Appalachian Sipping Cream.
Oh, Pappy, give me
Yes.
some.
It's literally what it's called, Appalachian Sipping Cream. Dark chocolate coffee.
Is it moonshine or is it?
It's in like a little jar.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's in like a little mason jar. Yeah.
I'll take 50 of them.
I think that's generally the idea why they're so cheap. They have a banana like cream pie one that's actually like really good too.
Oh, gross.
I don't
It's
want.
good.
Listen, I like the only thing my whiskey should or my liquor should taste like is the ground. That's it.
Ugh, or nails.
Yeah, there's.
I don't-
I can't make that joke. I can't make that joke.
Yes, you can.
You can make
No, I
any jokes
can't.
you want
I don't wanna
because
do it.
after
You
this
can.
I don't
doesn't
want
matter.
to.
I want to. I want to hear it.
No.
Um,
Are you
Anyone else
drinking anything?
drinking
Ian?
anything fun?
Yes,
I
I'm
am.
drinking. Oh, go,
No,
Alice.
are you drinking out of a? Is it a pickle
I am-
jar?
I'm literally trying to stabilize my camera. I think I did. So you go first.
Is it a pickle
Uh,
jar?
It's not. I'm not drinking. I'm drinking from the GameBrew mug.
Yeah.
Which is,
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't we have a Game Brew pickle jar?
there's a. I do have a GameBrew pickle jar. I haven't seen it in a while though. I wonder where it went. Anyway, I'm drinking wine. I'm drinking 14 Hands Hot to Trot, which is a Cabernet
Ooh.
Sauvignon.
Wait, that is a lot of wine.
That's a lot of wine.
That is a
This is
lot
gonna be a
of
long
wine.
episode.
I wasn't sure how.
No,
yeah, long
that's the appropriate
episode was
amount.
gonna
You are
be.
correct, Ian. Everyone else is wrong.
We shall go until Ian finishes the goblet.
So what is this? Which the 14 hands? What?
Hot to Trot.
Hot to trot.
Not to try.
Is this one you've had before, or did you open this one
Oh,
up
it's a red
special?
blend. Excuse me. No, I opened this one up special. I had for it. I think I may have had this before. It was the thing I had on hands. I've recently been drinking, in terms of beers, I've been drinking Deschutes
Discooties.
Discooties. It's their like non-alcoholic IPA. I forget exactly what it's called, and it's really good. Actually, if you're looking
Nice.
for a non-alcoholic beer, would
I'm
recommend.
really impressed with the selection of non-alcoholic beers there are now, especially compared to when we first started this podcast.
Yeah.
And there was like it was like O'Doul's. Fuck you.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I like it says that the flavor profile for Hot to Trot is cherry pie, ripe berries, plums, and subtle baking spices. Ian, would you agree with that?
I am so bad at wines, man. I would be like, what does it taste like? Tastes like old grapes, man. They all taste like old.
I can't tell the difference either.
It's really hard. That's
Wine is the only thing that I would agree like actually tastes the way it's described in terms of like dry. It's one of the only things I can drink and be more thirsty. Like feel like I put sand in my mouth.
okay.
Is that just me?
Could be. I
I don't
know.
often
Maybe.
get sand when I'm drinking.
It dries your mouth out like a dry wine.
Yeah, it depends. And I understand what you're saying.
Thank
And
you,
it's-
Allison. Thank you.
That like when you're done drinking it, you feel like you did not have liquid. It feels
Correct.
like I don't know. I know what he's saying, and I agree with the dry wine. That's why it's called that to me.
It's giving
It's like,
sand.
have you ever sprayed your mouth with hairspray?
Yeah.
No, I haven't done that.
Not on purpose.
Can't say that
Don't
I
look at me
did
like
that.
that.
I don't just go around just gotta freshen
Like
up.
on accident, and you get that like dryness. It's the same thing, and I can't explain it unless you've sprayed accidentally hairspray in your mouth. Please don't do it on purpose.
I've sprayed Axe accidentally in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
What's the chuggability?
Like a can and a half.
We miss we missed the chuggability on all those bevies as well.
Uh,
Now we know.
This one's
Love the
a
chugging.
sipper.
All the chugging. What'd you say, Ian?
This one's a sipper. I would not chug this. This is not.
Mine's
Low chuggability is what you're saying.
Mine are dual sports, dual purpose.
It depends on the texture of the shoe that you're drinking out of.
It literally says sip and cream, so
Yeah, you got
That is true.
it's in the name.
Bailey's doesn't say that.
No, Bailey's is just whatever you want to do
And
with it.
it being Irish kind of implies that
Just
you're
get
not
it
gonna
over
be
with.
sipping it. Yeah.
Allison, I believe we were sort of talking. I was talking over you when you were trying to
No,
introduce
that's
your
so
beverage.
fine.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You're fine because I was in panic because my camera was still not right. So I was
dear.
just trying to get it out. So now I'll actually do it. And I'm drinking as well Quest's End. So I'm drinking. Can I get it? There we go.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Sorry, it's kind of hard to do because I have my camera set up weird. But it's Quest End NPC Master of the Thieves Guild. And I have that to drink, but in honor of Ian also going hard, I thought the same thing. I was like, how long is this going to last? I don't really know.
We're gonna be here a while.
So I have a secondary drink
Oh,
Nice.
also in the GameBrew mug.
Whoa.
So that'll come later. But
Amazing.
anyway, I'm prepped.
Just a small vat.
Just a small
small-
vat of bevies.
'Cause I don't know what's happening here, so I'm prepped for everything.
Dip it.
So
I like that glass also.
thank you. I got these for Christmas. I really like
Oh,
them.
Yeah.
Fun.
My ice is wrong. I know. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to have a big piece of ice, right?
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but it's fine.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. Anyone who,
So-
if people give you shit about that, so fucking whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, on that note, I'm not a whiskey drinker normally. However, I am a fan of Dungeons and Dragons a lot, as well as I wanted to support this with like Matthew Lillard because I also like him. So we've bought like everything we could so far. So we have like a big set of these.
Nice.
Do you
And this is the
Could you share a picture of
yeah,
like,
I
the full
will.
set when
I
you
will.
have a chance?
and this one
That's
still
awesome.
has the little
Ooh,
dice
cool.
that came with attached.
Oh,
That's
Um,
really
That's cool.
Yeah, but it really does. It comes with really neat stuff. I can't stress that if you like whiskey, you should be getting these. I don't like whiskey, and I am enjoying these. So this one specifically is like vanilla-y for sure. And also a little mint, which I don't like mint in things, but it works here. That's all I can say. So it doesn't tell me on the bottle what's supposed to taste like. I thought it would. It's probably on the paperwork because it comes with like a book to inform you of things, and I should have grabbed it. But I like it. I'm not a whiskey person. I'll be sipping on this. Whiskey also makes me intoxicated, so sorry everyone.
Me too.
It really, for some reason, it just punches me in the face, unlike other things.
I'm spicy and served hot.
Thank you. Thank you so much for pushing that button on the last
You're welcome.
episode. If we didn't, it would have been okay.
Well,
but thank
Allison,
you.
there's also this one.
There's another button.
There's the other button.
We all like MILFs.
Hell yeah.
Which we do.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
true. We do.
We do.
I'm glad those buttons will live in infamy. So yeah, I'm
and by
enjoying
infamy, you
this
mean forever. Yes.
forever. Ever.
I have the sound
I'm
saved
enjoying
onto my
this.
computer. I just have to send them to people.
It's the first one I've like tried out of the set. But every time I have game nights with my friends, we should pop some and try it. So that's incentive for you all to hang out with me. And that's
We
all
don't,
I'll say.
Allison, we don't need incentive to hang out with you. We'll just do it because we're your friends.
We're far apart. That's incentive to hang out in person and visit.
Oh, I'm also okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, that's all I'll say on this. And then I'll go to my rum drink, which is just rum later, and I'll
Rum
Yeah.
now.
oh,
or rum later?
drinkability. I
Chuggability.
think chuggability, sorry. I find this to be like a 3 thieves in a guild out of 10 chuggability factor.
3
Okay.
thieves in a guild.
Yeah.
In
You'll
the Thieves Guild, if you will.
You'll never know that
Yeah.
they're there though, because
Yeah.
it's a good thieves guild.
Correct. So for me, I wouldn't chug this. I will sip it. And I think it's good. That's not to say it's not good, but I would not chug this. So
I feel like most people don't unless you're in college.
And that's not the good type of
What,
that's like
whiskey
the
or drinks in general, because I do
No
chug.
whiskey.
Okay. I thought that was a shot at me. And I'm
No,
like,
no, no, no,
hello?
no.
no.
No, that was a shot at us in college.
Yeah.
I also think that whiskey and all the derivatives is probably the most likely to have literature with it.
Yeah,
So
you're not wrong.
interesting.
I would say
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Which
There's
I
a
think is
nice-
kind of interesting.
There's a nice Irish pairing there too. I appreciate that.
yep. There's
Irish whiskey, Irish literature.
I do like to drink whiskey and read a bunch of James Joyce. I just love being
Exactly,
so
right?
depressed all
Just
the time.
crack the rainbow open. Sit down.
Do you have
Just
one of those like lap blankets too that are only big enough for your thighs while you do that, Dan?
No, all my
That's what I
blankets
picture. You just
cover
like
my
rocking
entire
by the
body.
fire.
I don't have a fire. I have I
Oh.
I could have a fire, but we don't trust it. Fire, that is.
Yeah, the one that I'm thinking of is a Scotch, and it's kind of fun because it tells you like you basically have a 1 foot by 1 foot plot of land that like is basically yours that you can register for when you buy one of their scotches. So if I went to Scotland and went to that particular
you could stand on that little square. And
distillery,
be
I
like,
could stand in my square that I own.
it's like, this is mine. See, you could be like, this is mine. Get out of my swamp.
Mine. Pretty much, yeah, because it's going to be in a peat bog. Awesome. Anyone playing anything fun recently?
Oh, that's not how you say it, Chris.
Sorry. How do I say it? This is my first time, okay?
I would like, but
This is literally my first and last time hosting the podcast.
This is your first time hosting?
Yeah,
That's
no,
why I wanted
actually-
to host the podcast today.
I actually
was
wanted
because
to.
this was my last
I actually
chance.
wanted to bring that up because Chris sent me a message. He was like, "Can I host the last one?" And I was like, "Sure." And I was like, "Wait, is it because you hosted the first one?" He's like, "No, because I've never hosted." I was like, "Oh my god, I think you're the only. You're right. You're the only
I'm
person,
the only person that's
who's
never,
never
done it.
hosted a podcast, an episode of the podcast. So you're right. You
Wow.
could do it." And
To
Chris,
be fair,
you're right.
I think we tried though.
To be fair, to be fair.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I don't want to.
So sorry, Chris.
But,
you're
like,
right.
you
I'm
know,
not going to step on your
200 some 199 times, and I was like, okay, I think I got this now. But apparently I don't. Dan, what am I
No, you
supposed to
got
say?
it. No, you did it exactly the perfect way. I just wanted to interrupt you so that I could mention that. I'll start with I've been playing because I played and beat a game that was kind of interesting.
Ooh.
It was called A Quiet Place.
Oh,
The Road Ahead.
Like the movie?
Yeah, so it was like a one-off horror game. It was very interesting because the mechanic behind it is it's a quiet place, so everything's based on sound. So like you whenever you open doors or like there's like spots of glass or leaves or water, it makes like louder footsteps. So you have to really worry about like where you're walking and like the sort of like how loud everything is going to be. And then there's like it's a story based. It's very much like Alice and all the horror games, the one-off horror games that we've played over and over again. Kind of like what's the paint one?
Oh, I've played that one.
Layers of
Layers of
Fear.
Fear.
Layers of
Yeah,
Fear.
like Layers of Fear. There was also that one, that Blair Witch game. It's kind of like that, where it's like you play it once and it's done. You don't have to do it again. But it was good. It really made good use of like the A Quiet Place, you know,
IP
the monster
setting.
hunts by
That's cool.
It like
That's
hunts
cool.
by sound. So there were a lot of
I love that. I'm just clicking through the Steam page. I love that one of your tools is like very obviously a Zoom recorder with like a little visual meter of how much noise you're making.
Oh, a sound pressure level meter.
Yeah. Honestly, it's actually really. There were like so many times whenever it's like you go to a door, you have to play it with a controller because because everything is like okay, I have to walk forward really slowly, or it's like I have to open up this door, and you're doing it the slowest pot. And it has a mechanic where it can like listen to your microphone if you want to turn it on, but I didn't do that. But Hannah could tell you while we were we would be sitting on the couch, she would be playing Animal Crossing. I'm sitting there playing this game, and I'm just the quietest I've ever been because because that's the game. It's just like, be quiet. And I'm like, it doesn't matter if I'm talking or not, but I inherently just want to be a little quiet boy while playing it.
I get that.
So
that's neat.
But it's pretty good. It was a pretty good game. It was it's on a PlayStation Plus if you have that service. So go for it.
I also love how demonstrative of Reddit this is. Right now, the reviews on Steam are mostly positive. 72% of recent and English reviews are mostly positive. That's pretty good rating. Reddit, the first post that whenever you search this on the internet, the first Reddit post that comes up is like, this game is total ass. Which just shows you how negative Reddit is. Reddit hates everything.
That's not true. Reddit loves a lot of things too.
Reddit
loves hating on games.
It does love to hate.
It does love hating on games.
Very cool. Does it use the microphone on the PS5 controller?
You could, if you have it turned on. I didn't turn it on because it was just there was no reason for me to. We weren't making any sound. The only thing that would happen is if I sneezed, it would have been
that would be a disaster.
But also would have been really kind of funny.
Yeah, it would have been really kind of funny.
Yeah, that's awesome. Will, have you been playing anything recently?
Yeah, I've actually been replaying Final Fantasy VII, the OG.
The blocky arm is very
but I've been playing it with Seventh Heaven Mod Manager. Do you guys know what this is?
No.
Is this related to where you said you found like the like the full like voice acting for it?
Yeah, and you can look up the roster of like who did this, but so you download the Mod Manager and you download Final Fantasy VII through like Steam or wherever you get it, and then you point the Mod Manager to your install location, and then you can download all these different mods. So I have mods with like HD textures and replacing character models with, they call them like some term that I'm probably going to socially really use incorrectly. It's like chibi characters or something. I don't know. In any case,
that's correct.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay, but it replaces them both like in the game world while you're roaming around the map, and in battle, and in the FMV scene, cutscene, so they all match. And the entire thing is voice acted, and most of the voice acting actually is really pretty good for just like a bunch of like amateurs. It'd be like if we sat down and did this, but everything is voice acted. Every vendor, like every single thing. So, and it's actually really cool. They changed the dialogue just enough to where it almost feels like a fresh playthrough. Like it's the same story. And I think what they tried to do is change the dialogue to make more sense in some of the more complex and confusing situations and explanations. But it's been super fun. I'm about to make it to the world map for the first time. So that's what I've been doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hi, Fee.
Hey,
just because you're the intern doesn't mean you can just be late.
Yeah, did you remember the coffees? Did you remember the coffees I told you to get us?
No, I tried. That's why I'm late.
You're definitely not getting college credit for this.
I know.
My God.
Oh, man.
Running jokes, everybody. Running jokes. We have them on the podcast.
We've just got so many. No, that's awesome. Katie, my wife's been playing the remake recently through not the second one that came out.
The Rebirth. Yeah.
She's
I really want to get into that.
They're really good.
They are really good.
I played the first one and half of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I never played the original, so.
Oh.
So this is your first experience.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about first today. That's the theme of the. The problem for me is I can't stand the terrible terrible block bodies.
Blockiness.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. You were saying that this changes that?
Yeah, I mean, it's still definitely like PS1-ish era stuff. What I would equate it to is it's like if you took the same team actually did the same stuff with Final Fantasy VIII OG, but I haven't tried that out yet. In any case, what I would equate the character models to is like the Final Fantasy VIII character models, just with an HD skin on it on the PC. So it's definitely still PS1 era-ish. It's just really smooth, like a lot of anti-aliasing and stuff on the models there. And but the voice acting really is what has been the most fun part. And some new music, stuff like that. So it's the same stuff. It's just a little bit of a different experience and a little bit more immersion where they voice acted everything, and it's just been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
very cool.
I wonder if the characters kind of look like the ones from the remake, where they kind of make them look like they are from the original.
You know what? I will find a link because there's screenshots, and I will throw it in the chat really quick. Actually.
Okay, perfect.
Tight.
No, that's really cool. Maybe that'll solve the issue for me. Also, I don't know if I have a 100-hour game in me right now.
I believe in you.
It's tough.
Fair.
It's tough, baby.
Ian, what have you been doing?
Oh boy, I've been doing some games. I've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders, which
Arc Raiders great.
probably you've talked about before.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I finished Silk Song. I don't know if we spoke about that recently.
We did. I think we talked a little bit about that. Did you finish it? Or did
I actually finished it.
Nice.
For real.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we talked about that on the podcast.
We did. Yeah. I was
because-
like, and then I didn't.
I was like, no, you didn't. You were like, yes, I did. I was like, I don't think you did.
It was that was the end of Act 2, and I did not know that there was. I don't want to spoil, but anyway. But no, the big exciting thing that I've been playing lately is this tabletop role-playing game called Legends in the Mist. Anybody familiar with
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very cool.
This is a sort of like D&D competitor rustic fantasy role-playing game that's focused on narrative and not on like stats.
Yes.
So there are basically no numbers in this game. Like you don't have like strength of 12 or like dexterity of whatever. There's none of that. It all runs off of a tag system. So you have like 4 main themes for your character. One of them's like baker, maybe another one's like orphan, whatever. And then under those main themes, you give other descriptives. So if you're a baker, then you might make like really delicious
Cupcakes,
cinnamon buns or cupcakes, right?
Nice.
But you might also be like good at stoking fires or something because you're constantly, baking things. And in any case, so all those tags, whenever you roll, it's all based on a 2d6 system. Whenever you roll, you just add up however many tags are relevant to whatever role you're doing. So if you're doing a social role, all your social tags will fit. If you're doing a baking role, all your baking tags will fit. And then if you roll 1 to I think a 6, you fail. 7 to 9, you succeed, but with consequences, and then 10 to 12, success, no consequences. And like the environment can have tags, the party has tags, whatever. So I've been we have our second meeting tomorrow. So I've been, they call it the narrator, but think dungeon master for this group of people who I met on the internet through a local Bend Discord.
Yes.
So yeah, all of these fine individuals in my house tomorrow. We're gonna get into some Legends in the Mist. It's gonna slap.
Did you meet them?
Yes, we met. We did session 0 at our local game store, and sort of like, you all are normal people, right?
Yeah, I mean, it can be a little hit and miss sometimes with that.
Yeah, I did a pickup D&D game a couple months ago, and it was like, these are not my people, and these people who are in this campaign are like, all right, we're gonna be just
that's awesome.
Fine. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So I'm like super psyched for that. I have like a whole homebrew thing coming together. That's this. I'm like, I really could sit here and talk about my homebrew for forever. Like, I'm very, very excited about it. And Marianne is constantly, she's like, there are other people playing this game, right? Like all this like background lore that you're developing, like probably is not going to matter to them. I know.
I was like, no, but it's really cool.
Yeah, but
it's really cool. So much fun.
Yeah, so enjoying that a lot.
Ian's the main character.
You find yourself in my house.
Playing my game.
I
so
just
it's been good, yeah.
Nice. Quick shout out. There's an RPG that I saw recently called Shadow Dark, which is like old school, like hard ass. Like you start as a level 0 character. You start with as 4 level 0 characters because a lot of them will die before before you get to level 1, and then you level up from there. But
kind of like that one game we were trying to play that one time.
Yes.
RPG.
Yeah, very much like that. Where it's like it starts out as like this is going to be hard. Like it's not going to be like, it's not. Oh, it's not. It's the opposite of what Ian's
It's Dark
doing.
Souls.
It's not storytelling. It's literally like, oh, I found a torch. Thank God. Okay, you got eaten by a giant slime monster. I hope my next person finds the torch that I had. So that's it. Sorry. End of story.
Amazing. Also, there's going to be a Dungeon Crawler Carl RPG coming out.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
What is inform me? What is Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, there's so much. So it's one of it's a book series that I got
introduced to me,
introduced
who I've introduced to multiple people. They didn't listen to me, and then they've come back to me and said, "Hey, have you heard of Dungeon Crawler Carl?" And I've been like, "You motherfucker! I told you about this a year ago."
It's a book series by Matt Dinneman. It's really good, especially if you're a like fantasy / sci-fi fan. If you like video games or RPG or like TTRPGs, it's really great. Not only is it
Amazing.
a good, it's a good like fantasy story, but also it's a good science fiction story, and it also really connects with like humanity in a good way. So it's actually very it's very cool. Also, there's a talking cat.
Spoiler alert.
That's not really a spoiler. It's part of the
Princess Donut.
It is Princess Donut. Yeah. No, but it's very good. Their book 8 is going to be coming out
in May.
We're up to 8 already. I know what this is. I haven't read it, but I thought it was just like brand new.
He spit out 3 of them during the 3 or 4 of them during the pandemic in like.
Oh, they're that old?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2019 was the first. Well, he wrote the first one. Lit RPG.
Oh, good. Right. Yeah.
So he released it like a few chapters at a time, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. Anybody who's on here, if you're listening to this or watching this,
if you like this, you would like that.
You would like it. I promise.
If you hate this, you probably would still like that.
Oh my God! First Reddit pop up for this. Incredibly disappointed with Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Wow! Really? God, Reddit, you suck.
I'm telling you, Reddit hates everything.
That literally there are like, for that one post, there are thousands saying how great it is.
Oh boy.
Alex, what have you been playing?
So I, like always, am I come around. And so after many years of a game being out, I come back to it. So the 2 games that I started in the past 2 weeks are the OG Hollow Knight.
Nice.
And Animal Crossing.
Nice.
Because I needed some mindless stuff after being killed a million times in Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I was going to say one of those is a very much a
yeah. But
Hollow Knight is rough, yeah.
But there is something still very Zen, yeah. Zen and I don't know, centering, like when I play Hollow Knight. There is that flow of, all right, I'm going to jump in this timing to get up to this thing, and it's a fun. Yes.
Nice.
Oh no!
Yes.
Buddy. No, I think it's a
no.
Good...
It's. I mean, there's so much to do.
Yeah. I was very, very confused when I first started it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know where to go.
In a way, like Ocarina of Time's kind of a Metroidvania.
All of the Zeldas are kind of Metroidvanias in their own way. Yeah, I tend to like the Zelda formula for Metroidvanias less. It's like there's too much going on in them to call them Metroidvanias. I don't know. I don't love the Zelda framing for Metroidvania. There's an element there that's similar.
I was just trying to relate it to something that he's familiar with.
Oh, I see.
But the music is like I could just like not move in the game at all and just turn the volume up on the game and sit there for hours.
I mean,
I'm excited for you to try our Lord and Savior Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Shout out! I do want to shout out our good friends, the Triforce Quartet, because I listen to their Hollow Knight medley all the time. Because
they just did they played their Silk Song medley at Magfest, which the YouTube the hopefully within the next month. Their concert will be live on YouTube. You might be able to go back and watch it on Twitch right now, but I wouldn't do that because my mix will be on the YouTube video that shows up later.
I was about to say, Alex, how do you know that?
Honestly, I've been waiting for a good YouTube mix of that to show people.
Yeah, it's coming. I finished it. I just finished it today.
Beautiful.
So it's going to take some time for them to get the video up.
What do you think of Animal Crossing, by the way? There've been a lot of big updates lately. So
it is so I'm using Animal Crossing as a way to get rid of my phone and stop doom scrolling. And so anytime that I want to like just start like scrolling reels on Instagram or Facebook, then I pick up the Switch and play Animal Crossing for a little bit.
Nice.
It's fun. I don't like I'm not a huge fan of building games. Like I don't like when I have to create the world. But there's enough other like activities that I get like I fish all the time. I just no matter what. And so there's like all of the mini games inside of the game are a lot of fun and distracting. And I made a Maryland flag last night for my island. And so that's flying.
Amazing.
My island is Crescendo.
Yeah.
That was a good music name.
I know that they've done like the resort hotel. It's brought a lot of people back. I don't know if you've looked at that facility yet, but
is it a paid DLC or was it a free DLC?
Free.
No, it's free.
Ooh,
Hannah's been playing a lot of it.
I might have to go check it out.
Yeah, I know that brought a lot of people back. And then there's like a new island or something. I don't know a lot about it, but they did a lot of quality of life improvements too. And then they partnered with like Lego, Zelda, and Splatoon.
Yeah, I have a Lego building DIY bench and Lego table and Lego bed in my, house right now.
I want Legos virtually. Do you have a favorite villager that has appeared, or one that stood out?
I can't remember their names.
Okay.
Well, just say what animal it is.
The cat ear girl is
nice.
Is funny.
I do like the cats.
The cat.
The cat. The cat, yeah.
More like the human-faced cat, am I right?
One. So I put a fence around my house, and it did a really good job of like keeping the villagers out. But I came out of my house this morning, and one of the villagers was just in my flowers.
Were they trying to catch a butterfly?
I don't know. They were just standing in my flowers.
They're trying to see you.
It was really weird.
Morning. I think that was what it was.
Will, have you played Animal Crossing?
No, and
it's very much not a Will game.
I know. Animal Crossing is, and this could be totally not accurate, and I'm sure it is, but you say Animal Crossing, and I picture Stardew Valley or like some sort of farming simulator type thing where I'm just like
not really farming.
I'm like picking turnips and
you're picking turnips.
Well, no, you're not picking turnips. You are selling turnips for a profit on Sundays in the morning, whenever you find the best turnip prices.
Oh, right, because that's the stock market.
It's like those games, but less those games even. Then
it's
like
more. It's way more chill.
In the Will Shell like Venn diagram, Animal Crossing is a circle by itself that doesn't touch anything. Let me put it that way.
I sort of figured as much. It just seems like, I mean, a lot of people like it, and it seems like maybe like, what's that mean? It's like Inception is my perception of it. It's like you're sitting down to chill with some video games, and you're chilling in your video game. It's like multiple layers. I don't know.
Yeah, it really
it's sort of for me. I have no desire. If I have to do work or like,
you don't have to do work.
I want to bash stuff. I want blood. I want explosions.
You know what made
sorry, Ian, real quick. I looked up Animal Crossing to see what one of the first Reddit posts was. I don't understand the concept of Animal Crossing.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
Reddit hates video games. Reddit hates everything.
Sorry, go.
the thing that made Animal Crossing make sense to me was a Korean drama. We watched a lot of Korean dramas at some point. The Korean drama Hometown Cha Cha Cha.
Yes.
Is anyone familiar with this?
Yes.
So it's like slice of life, just like going to your neighbor's house, like picking up some pie, hanging out.
Yep. That's really what it is. It's just kind of existing in an environment. However, you do have debt that you have to pay down.
Yeah.
So, to your boy Tom Nook.
But there's a 0% APR, so you're good. You're good on that.
However, Soba says I would like Pressure Washer Simulator. I have actually looked at that. Like,
you would.
I do like things where it's like there's a clear like, here is my goal, here's where I'm starting, and I can see my progress through. I do like that.
It is absolutely addictive.
But I didn't used to be that way. I think maybe it's where I'm like an old man and a dad now.
It's
like,
power tools, dude.
I don't know. George, go clean your room, and I'll check in 5 minutes. And like, I like to see the progress, the progress bar moving on the cleanliness of the floor.
Do you have a progress bar in his room?
No, but that would be a great. Yeah, just in my head. The progress bar is the amount of the floor that I can see when I go check the room.
Oh man. Fee, have you been playing anything recently?
Also, what are you drinking, quick? Just do
Also,
both.
what are you drinking?
Oh,
quick.
yeah. So this is pomegranate juice and vodka.
Okay.
Nice.
It's good. It's good.
Vodka granite, you could call it.
Yeah. For games, let's see. I'm wrapping up Final Fantasy 16. I think I'm near the end.
Nice.
In RPGs, when you have a surplus of things,
It's
you
like,
have most of the skills. You're like, yeah,
I must be
I
towards
think
the
I'm
end.
there. Yeah. So 16 has been wonderful. I think it's a strong contender for like my favorite Final Fantasy.
Better than
10.
15?
Yeah. 10 was like it had my heart for like a long time, and then 16 was pretty awesome.
What is it that pulled you in about 16?
I think it was that it felt different than all of the other Final Fantasy, right? It was kind of like the moment you get in, like you see war everywhere. Like all these nations are like almost like fighting each other, backstabbing each other, and things like that. It's a way darker take on Final Fantasy. And when you think Final Fantasy, it's kind of like you're the child of light. You're doing the good thing, right? And your character is like, dude, everything sucks, and I'm just trying to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
So
feels like now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also
art reflects life.
and the cinematics are awesome, and you are a part of that. You press buttons during the cinematics, and if you don't, it goes a different way that you don't want. But it's fun. Yeah, it's good. The main character is cool. I like him. He's a little broody. Kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy VIII Squall a little bit. But
I don't
So
know, Squall
obviously,
was-
then he's on my list of hot boys because I love a good brooding
I don't know.
Final Fantasy character.
Squall's
I mean,
pretty
Cloud
up
was
there,
kind of
though.
that too, a little bit too, right?
Yeah.
but he wasn't as high on my agenda as
Too pretty.
No, he's
pretty.
I don't think it was pretty enough. He had those blocky textures you don't like, Chris.
It's true.
I also
I
think
think
Cloud
it's-
had too much amnesia.
Yeah, that's true. He was
So
just
did
like,
Geralt, but that didn't stop people.
That's true.
he was
Also
too
true.
much of a blank slate. There was nothing there for me. I need a little substance. And also he has blonde hair. It takes a lot for me to fall for a blonde-haired boy. I don't know why, but that's just me.
All right.
But yeah, it's like you can see his life, right? And his life just sucks. And like, well, I can't blame him for being a little broody, But yeah, it's great. I'm also wrapping up a 2-year D&D campaign.
Oh,
And
wow.
Yeah, that's
cool.
nutty. The players are fighting the big bad, and
The BBEG.
yeah, so really exciting.
Nice.
Very cool, man.
Allison,
And you're DMing that, correct?
Correct.
Allison, do you think you're going to win? Do you think you're going to succeed in that?
Or is Fee going to win?
Right now. It doesn't look good right now.
Because that's how that works.
Honestly, the big bad enemy has truly been the climbing mountains. And this is in a terrain where we again have to climb mountains. So I think that's the big bad enemy that will actually end us.
Everett,
Wow.
the BBEG.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. It's like, go ahead and roll athletics to climb this large, cliff, and they would roll a 3 or something every single time. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you. Soba just said the big bad is the friends we made along the way.
Wait, what?
No, we don't want to defeat that.
What's up?
I think it would be really funny to rethink like Lord of the Rings with actual like the mountains and the terrain that they like go across if they actually could not like traverse it. If they were
they did. That happened. Caradhras. They weren't able to pass Caradhras, so they had to go through the mines of Moria.
It was problematic.
Okay.
Also true. Right. Also true. But it is remember that time in The Hobbit where they rode down that river in those barrels? It's like, yeah, you'd be dead. Like you wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
That would not happen.
I do love the thing about Lord of the Rings where there's like 25 different words for like a grassy hillside that Tolkien uses, and you're like, I need my thesaurus, but it's open to the same page, and it's just like Knoll. That's it.
My favorite...
Yeah, he was very flowery in his language.
My favorite thing is that what you have to think about whenever you're reading the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit or anything, that anytime he has to over-explain things in those books is because his kids kept asking so many questions. That was why there's so
his
much.
Kids are idiots. Is the reason why?
No,
is that true?
No, yeah, because the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit is a story he told to his kids, so he would.
I know the Hobbit was.
I think the Hobbit was, and then the Lord of the Rings came later. But like that's why a lot of the stuff in the Hobbit is like overly explained because his kids would be like, well. Why is this? Why is that? Why is that? He'd be like,
He was a bad parent and didn't realize that why was just what they did at the time.
He had to be masterful. Like I can't get George to pay
1900s.
attention to a story for more than like 45 seconds at a time.
It's easier when there aren't screens existing in the world.
Also true.
I guess so, yeah.
Was a different time.
He gets Bob and Jimbo stories every night. I'm Bob and he's Jimbo.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Are these stories that you make up, or are these actual?
I literally just make them up on the fly.
Like
they're not good. They are not Tolkien level stories. The latest Bob and Jimbo story: Evil Spidey had stolen their toilet from their house, and no one could go to the bathroom. George helps me come up with the plot lines.
The Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock Spider-Man was there.
No, and then they go on adventures to like save whatever from. No, it's not Venom. It's Evil Spidey. He's in a disguise.
Okay,
just like Spidey.
But in the third Spider-Man, that was Evil Spider-Man was Venom.
That's not how it works. Stop using logic on kid logic. Stop it.
That's why I don't have a kid.
But yeah, they are not Tolkien level adventures.
I'm not.
They
convinced.
could be. Just write them down. Just write them down. They could be.
Yeah,
just write them down.
Yeah.
So, like in 50 years, you're gonna have like the leather-bound Bob and Jimbo collection.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely. I've got a first edition.
They'll clone Peter Jackson to make a trilogy.
Perfect.
Did anybody go watch the 25th anniversary re-releases of those? By the way,
in theaters? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, we went to go see the Star Wars ones when they were in theaters. I think we watched
awesome.
Return of the Jedi, but not
the theatrical versions without the stupid bullshit.
No, they still have the stupid
extended
bullshit.
editions.
Yeah. And
Peter Jackson did like commentary before each one.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, Ian. I was asking about the Star Wars.
Oh, fuck you.
No, but I will say we were going to go see. So we were gonna go see those, but then we were like, We could just watch all of them, all the extended versions in our house,
home.
in our pajamas.
We'd have extended version at home.
Pizza. Yeah.
But it changed so much. I could wax on about this for a while.
What do you mean it changed so much?
Well, like first of all, there were like 10 to 15 minute Peter Jackson intros for each movie of him just like
That's
sitting
awesome.
in his house in a chair with like
And it's like new interviews?
captured.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that part was awesome. But then I like the sound and like the literal size of the screen changes so much about watching those movies.
I bet the Charge of the Rohirrim in Return of the King.
Oh my god.
Oh.
A black day! A red day!
Death!
Death! Yeah.
Ride, my riders! To ruin! Death!
It's so
I'm getting a little emotional. Man, sorry. No, that's such a good scene. They're so good. We got off track.
Who's next?
Who hasn't talked about games day?
Me, but I actually don't want to talk about anything I'm playing. So
Good.
Sydney, we can go on.
Because you don't want to, or because
Yes,
it's just League.
it's nothing interesting.
Wow.
I just don't have anything
I will
interesting.
say a funny thing Allison did, because she did her first stream back and she thought she was playing Teamfight Tactics and she accidentally started a ranked league game. That was really
we were
funny.
supposed to never talk about that. I even said it during the stream.
How did that go?
Sorry.
It was awful.
It was bad.
It was really bad. Like I had contacts in because I got new contacts with my new prescription, and I got a bunch of trials to try different ones. I'll tell you what, that wasn't the brand.
Wasn't the one.
Because they were swimming around in my eyeball and I couldn't see very well. So I clicked and thought that I started Teamfight Tactics, but apparently I started a rank match. And I'm like over here trying to set things up on stream, and I'm just like, fuck. Because I haven't, like, they've made so many changes to League, like the Summoner's Rift, that I don't know any of them. So it was like sheer panic.
Same.
I was not able to bubble because I was just doing really poorly and freaking out. And anyway, yeah, it was a very tragic event. So that's the only interesting thing that's been happening with me lately. And then my stream last night completely failed. So basically, I don't know what I did like to the universe, but I'm gonna go burn some sage, and I don't know what else to try to.
Can you please just FaceTime? Like, put me on a different computer. Let me look at what you're doing, because I can fix it. I promise.
Oh,
try
I
and fix
promised
it.
you. I'll
What if
let
you
you
can't?
try. But I
Okay.
think it was my ISP, so I don't know what you're gonna do about that, except go threaten them with me.
I'm just saying. I have Verizon, and nothing's ever broken down on this side, and I do all of the streaming stuff for us. So I
Well,
don't know.
me either until now, but
Mhm.
we'll see. I
Well,
don't know.
fine.
We'll talk about it.
We'll figure
Maybe
it
But
it's
out.
the
that's it
fact
for
that
Dan,
me.
you have
live in-
Verizon in Comcast Town?
I do have Verizon and Comcast Town, because Comcast sucks. No
It
offense.
does.
Maybe
Comcast
really
sucks
bad.
hard.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you live in Silent Hill 2 City, you know?
That
Like,
could be
Oh,
it.
it's
I
true.
should
Saying the
probably
infrastructure there.
move. Oh no.
It's because every time she has
Yeah.
to change out her
Pyramid
router,
Head just stops it.
every time her router has to change, it's just a bunch of nurses and without faces going like.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth it for the atmosphere of seeing Pyramid Head occasionally. So, you got to take the good with the bad.
Does Pyramid Head have a 6-pack?
Yes.
Always. He's
He has
hanging
like
out
a
12 pack.
14 pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a lot of muscles.
But why?
Why
Because
not?
he's strong. He's strong.
He's strong.
He's very strong.
Have you seen how big the sword he is?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
big old
wait
sword.
a minute.
I'm actually, ironically, not into muscles, but I just have a thing for Pyramid
But for
Head
whatever
because-
it is with Pyramid Head, it kind of works for you.
Honestly, so if that doesn't prove that my attraction rate has nothing to do with physical appearance, I don't know what does. Because
It's,
that
it's
does
that
nothing
emotional
for me.
connection with
So what
Pyramid
is
Head,
it?
with all
It
those
is.
words that he
Yeah.
says.
It's
Yeah.
like he's just gonna protect me, and
Yeah,
I
the
love that.
Yeah, the personification of her inner torment is what she's sexually attracted to. So
Yeah,
I mean-
that's it. That's it. I don't know
Alrighty.
how to explain it better to you. It is what it is.
Alrighty then.
Love it.
Hey.
And I guess I'll just go real quick. I've been playing a little bit of Fallout 76 again because of the
Oh.
TV show. There's some fun little
Easter eggs?
little things they've added.
Nice.
I wouldn't call them Easter eggs really, because
Or
like
just
they're
like additions
pretty out in the
because
open.
it's-
Yeah. But like if you go to like right outside of Vault 76 where you start, the ghoul's hanging out and you can have a little conversation with him.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
And then he tells you to like go meet him this other place. I haven't met him this other place, but like it's cool that that's a thing.
Yeah.
You can get the new armor set that like literally just was revealed in the last episode.
That's really cool.
The
NCR.
NCR.
The NCR.
That's really cool.
Yeah, with the arm blades.
Yes.
Really
so it's cool that they're like kind of like adding things to it from the TV show as the TV show goes. That being said, this is a 9-year-old game.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And it looks like a 9-year-old game.
Oh yeah. It probably looks like Fallout
it doesn't look
4.
good.
Yeah, it looks like Fallout 4.
I would say Fallout 4 looks. I think Fallout 4 always looked better than Fallout 76 because they had to make it less good looking to make it work.
Because I've been playing Fallout 4 again because I was like, I want to play Fallout, but I didn't want to play New Vegas and I didn't want to play 3. So I was like, I'll play Fallout 4, and then I just have to deal with the settlement stuff. But like, other than that,
yeah, I would really love them to do what they did with Oblivion to Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, that would be cool.
I think that's happening.
Awesome. Or even Fallout 3.
That's so there's been rumors because they took a bunch of stuff off of like because they did the re-release of New Vegas, but they might be doing like a remastered version of it.
Yeah, if they do one or both of those, I'd be really happy. Like, especially for Fallout 3, the thing that really is hard is the fact that like when you aim a gun, it just zooms in on the screen in Fallout 3. It doesn't. You don't like get a sight. It's just like It's not great. Like basically, you just have to play that entire game with that. But yeah, I mean, Fallout 76 is fun. I would say it's certainly better in a better spot than it was in release. Like there's actual NPCs now. There's factions. There's a lot of content for it. I mean, it's a 9-year-old game.
They've been releasing a lot of stuff over the years.
What's the player base like?
Pretty decent.
There
are players still doing it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, like each lobby is only 24 players.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be huge for it to be relevant. I mean, but
it's. I mean, there's enough that they've kept supporting it and adding new stuff and like releasing new things. So
that's cool.
And yeah, it's still kind of janky. Like I crashed a desktop a couple times, and I don't know if that's my computer being dumb or if it's that or.
No, we're gonna blame
what
76 for that.
I did love our trip to Harper's Ferry that time we played.
I did too.
Oh my god, that was miserable. It was so bad.
That reminds me of when we drove. That reminds me of when we drove Ian back to
in the crew.
Yeah, in the crew. Whenever we drove Ian from from Virginia to California.
That was really fun. Speaking of that, that's a good segue into like some of what are some of the most fun things. Thanks, Dan. Most fun things things we like did on the podcast while we were doing this.
Ooh,
boy.
I was always a fan of snacking and eating. That was fun.
Yeah, you were the only
really
person.
Only you son of a bitch.
You're fucking ice cream eating.
Remember that time we were like only soft foods, and you were like, okay, and then you just
ice cream soft. Scrape.
I did put chips on a sandwich once too.
I do remember that. You were like,
purpose?
I made a sandwich because it'll be quiet, and then you were like, oh, I put chips on it.
It's gotta be.
That had to be on purpose.
No, I literally like chips on my sandwich, like barbecue chips on my
too, but
sandwich.
Come on, man.
I literally did not think about it. Not once did I ever eat on purpose just to make noise on the podcast. It was always just like mindless, like, oh, I'm gonna have a snack. Like, and I literally did not think about it until like I was in the moment.
That's why it's like I was infuriated, but only because it was happening, not at you, if that makes sense.
Yes.
It was like I knew you did not do it intentionally.
I really did not.
You just never thought about it.
I don't know
like, what is happening right now.
I don't know when the pickle jar. Oh, no, I do. So I got divorced in
19?
16, I think.
No, because we started in 2017.
No, because we started in 2017.
Yeah, so it would have been
Okay.
shortly thereafter.
Yeah, 2018 then.
Yeah.
And I was drinking out of pickle jar.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any cups. Like I literally would just go. I bought pickles because I like to eat pickles. But I had just moved out of my shared home with my ex-wife.
She took all the cups in the divorce.
It's not like she took all the cups. I'm not blaming her. I left all the cups. I wasn't interested in recovering the cups for the emotional damage that would have caused.
I'm sorry.
No, no, but what I was gonna come back to is like when you all sent me that pickle jar, that was really a nice thing to do.
That's really funny.
I felt that was a nice moment.
Yeah, I mean the stuff that we kind of got, like the cups that was always really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carrie. Shout out to Carrie. Yeah.
Shout out to Carrie.
Yeah,
for
Carrie.
sure.
Kirsten was the
yes,
the 50th ones. All of our
we've had this for a quarter of the time, or 75% of the time we've had a podcast.
Yeah, mine's still sitting on my desk.
Yeah, I have mine like over there.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Carrie sent out our charity stream items.
That's right.
We've done our patches for people who donated, and the koozies that we gave away. That was all Carrie. So thanks so much for all that.
Very exclusive merch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. And then the other like kind of big hilarious moment that I had in mind was the Christmas episodes where we did like a night before Christmas, but it was like
man.
Oh yeah.
We
did
video. Me and Dan recorded that a lot.
That.
We'll repost the link for that. That was great. But that has the long forgotten character of Johnny Two Hammers.
Yes, I love Johnny Two Hammers.
So whenever I see just an appropriate situation, I'm a teacher, like a kid, like with like two of something in their hands, just whatever comes up. I'm like, what are you, Johnny Two Hammers? Like, so keep that alive in the classroom with the youth of tomorrow. I just want you to know.
What's going on? It's me, Johnny Two Hammers.
Percussion players playing the bells.
Yeah, like, hey, I got hammer here, I got hammer there. I did fix a bell kit the other day, and I had to check it with two hammers. I was like, hey, Johnny Two Hammers.
He was
keeping him alive. Yeah, he was good. God. I liked him.
Oh boy.
So my favorite thing that we did with the podcast, I think, is so one, the community. I always say that, so I won't harp too long on it, but I love the people who we've gathered from having the podcast, like people I would consider my friends now. You guys, of course. I know when I started this podcast, I only knew two of you. So the way that has grown into the closest friends I have.
Yeah, the group of lovable weirdos that you've collected over the years.
Right. Like truly, like people who are in this chat are the closest people to me. Aww. So, that's saying something for sure. And the people who are in the chat right now and who weren't able to come right now, who listen to our podcast and participate and just hang out, if it's while we're streaming or later, and just talk to me about it, like the people I've met through that and have become friends with, like all of that is the biggest thing for me. And to expand on that, the people we've had as guests, I love like the conversations that we had with people I would have never met otherwise as guests on our show. And I mean, I wouldn't know the Triforce Quartet, for instance, if it wasn't for Alex, and like getting to talk to them and do interviews with them and then become friends with them, like all of that. It's just like those are the things that are most meaningful to me. And
the friends you made along the way.
The friends I made along the way, truly.
They're the BBEG. we did meet a lot of really cool people. And we met musicians. We've met a lot of independent game developers.
One race car driver, I think.
Well, he's a drifter.
He's a drifter. Samet.
Samet.
What up, Samet?
Yeah.
his stuff is really cool. I still follow his
a
streams
couple
all the time.
couple like streaming like pros.
Yep. Lots of really fun things.
Just beautiful humans, and I don't know. I love that, and I love the things we've been able to do with our voice because of it. Like, it's been very cool.
It's wonderful. I will say the biggest thing for me is that Alex called me a murder robot that one time, and I never was able to live it down. So I basically
did you pinpoint what episode that was?
I have
no
idea.
Early.
What
I feel like that was pretty early.
It was very
early.
But from then on, I was like, yeah, he's right. I am. I'm basically a murder robot in my life, and it's really great. I've really enjoyed that. But also the fact that like this has been going since 2017. Like I just think it's crazy that this has been going for so long, and that it has still been going. I think Chris and I were talking about this earlier, but it's like it's crazy how much stuff has happened, like in the world, in like our lives.
Well, just in our lives, yeah.
But like,
I mean, to put it into some perspective, so the podcast itself, it started as a video game book club.
Right.
Originally, that was the idea where we would all play the same game and then talk about it. Also, because Ian was on the West Coast at the time, and we wanted to hang out with him. And we sort of did that with the beers for a while. We all were buying the same beer and kind of talking about that, and that kind of fell off.
Well, that's because there's only so many that you can get that are all the same.
Well,
and the distance made it difficult because a lot of them are regional.
But I always had a hard time finding some.
Yeah, well, you live in the boonies, so
I know.
Yeah, fuck you, Will. Sorry, pardon my friend.
But yeah, the first one we did was Midas Touch, which isn't even sold anymore.
Yeah. They don't even.
And Dogfish Head got bought up by Sam Adams.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Dogfish Head isn't the Dogfish Head of our.
It's not the same
youth.
Dogfish Head that we started with. And like since during this whole time, like Ian, you moved across the country twice, I think.
I did.
I still that fucking whatever we played the crew and drove across
that was
country,
the best.
That
I
was
love that.
so
That
fun.
was so much. That was one of my favorites.
Wait, Ian, how did you get back out there? We didn't take you back out there.
Oh yeah, we didn't take you
That's
back.
true.
We need to take you back out there.
Well, we can't because the Crew 2 servers are down. There's no way for us to do it.
No. Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've. I feel like since then, like personally, we've had multiple moves, multiple houses,
Children,
Yeah.
Children,
dogs,
marriages,
relationships, like just all of it's, and it's always kind of just been the podcast around it, which has always been, a constant.
I think that's really cool. That's really cool because it's been this thing that we've been doing for so long.
Yeah, and now we're gonna quit.
We're not.
Now we're done.
It's not.
It's something that's so important. Like the older you get, the harder it is to maintain relationships. Like I know for me, it's all I can do to play video games for 45 minutes a day.
Oh God.
By the time I go to work, come home, entertain my son, hang out with Clara, spend some time with Molly, feed the animals, and then it's like 9:45, 10:30. I'm like, I want to go to bed. Like having some sort of constant for like friends has been really nice. I think I dropped off the podcast and stopped somewhere around the early 100s, something like that.
Yeah.
But the community was still always there. And it's the only place. Nobody ever watches it, but it's the only place I'll hop in. I'm like, I'm gonna live stream the game I'm playing. Because it's the only people I would care to share.
If you put in there hey, I'm gonna be live streaming at this time, I guarantee you, Soba would be there right away.
Yeah, so was a champ.
Listen, and you would have my bow
and my
axe.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and it's always Soba, and then in the background. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on the name right now.
Ragnar?
Oh no, never
Coffee?
mind. Ragnar, yes.
Ragnar's
Ragnar's
my boy.
in the background.
Yo,
like he's always at every stream, but we never know it until he suddenly is like, "Here's a clip."
Ragnar is in the chat right now. Ragnar, you my boy.
Yeah.
Because Ragnar.
Yeah, you're all our boy.
Yeah, because Ragnar would be
or girl.
See
or
there?
girl, they,
Or girl.
you're my
All
they.
your boy or
Ragnar
belong to
would be
us?
Yeah, we
anytime
don't
we
know,
would do the
for sure.
mongoose omelet streams. Ragnar would always be there and like always be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I'm
See?
checking you guys out, seeing what you're
Happy
doing."
to see you, Ragnar. Hello.
Are you still Mongoose Omelet streaming?
It's been a while. We haven't really had Thursday nights free.
GameBrew survived Mongoose Omelet. Nice.
Wow.
No, the mongoose omelet still exists. It's just that we had to take a break because we have to kind of refigure everything. Everyone's got like different stuff they're doing right now, so it's the same. It's the same as
Yeah,
the
we did that.
podcast.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we did that around episode. I think we Dan and I figured it out was episode 120.
120.
22.
122 is whenever we were like, we got to recapitulate.
Yep.
Everything.
And yeah, so we kind of had this. I was looking at some of the earlier scripts, and man, like the first episode, that script is long. I
We
don't know
put
if you
some
guys
work
have seen
into
it.
that stuff.
We put some research and stuff. I was talking about the 1080 Ti, which I still have, and it works, and it's awesome still.
Wow. It's shocking. It's shocking how well.
Shocking
that
and
GPU
awesome.
Has held
It's-
up.
And no one
it's
has
the
ever
best-
heard you talk about it.
It's the best NVIDIA graphics card of all time, and they're never going to make that mistake again.
They're too busy making AI chips. Anyway.
It's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah,
Also,
that's what's happening now.
They're just never going to make anything again. That's not that, unfortunately. But yeah, no, we like it was so much more structured at the beginning. I also felt like it was also a lot more cerebral and thought provoking, except for
Well,
one of my favorite episodes, which was
Fruit.
best fruit in gaming.
yeah, the best fruit in gaming is the best
That was a
episode.
good episode.
Honestly, the best
It's a good one.
episode we've ever put together is the best fruits in gaming. Like I was because you asked me about that earlier, and I was like, "What's the thing that pops in my head is the best episode?" And it was
Yeah.
the best fruits in gaming, and that's such a wild thing. It was so early, and we
Oh yeah, we were
struck
like, "What's the
gold.
stupidest thing we can do?"
But it was good. Like it
was
works.
really good. Also,
I think I was very afraid of I don't know. I was very scared early on when we started making the podcast of saying like just offensive things and other
Well, that was the
people
cool thing is that
like
we,
perceiving it.
that we cut it up and edited it.
Totally. But even with that, like I was still like terrified of
what if I
putting
say
something
wrong
into the
thing?
world
Yeah.
Sure.
of our silly Tuba Studio conversations.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I at least was very driven to keep it very serious and that like the cerebral side of I don't know, doing something different, but the fruit thing, and there were so many, I mean, all of Dan's characters that he's ever created.
All of the
uh,
characters.
I mean, no, I'm sorry, he didn't create them. They're real people.
They're real.
They're very
I mean,
real
here's
people.
We
Brett.
created a bunch, and then the MFC like would also hang out too.
Well,
which
the
was-
MFC, I think, is interesting. So the mandatory fund commissioner, I think, is interesting because he just came out of nowhere. Like that was, I was trying to think about this because I was
trying
like,
to figure out where he came from.
well, because we were doing mandatory fun. There were like things that would
Yeah.
happen. Like we would do like, oh, we'll do like a quiz, we'll do like a thing. It's mandatory fun. And then all of a sudden somebody made it's like I was like, oh yeah, you're like the commissioner of mandatory fun. Then I did the German voice. And they were like, oh yeah, it's like no, it's from Austria. No, Australia.
I feel like me and you had the conversation of, or like the joke of like, is it Austria or Australia?
And I was like, yes.
Australia, yeah.
But I mean, it plays a lot into my like. I am an actor. I do like do acting stuff. It's been a while.
Thespian.
But I'm a thespian. But I really enjoy characters. I love improv. I love all that kind of stuff. And the mandatory fund commissioner is great. I do love the mandatory fun commissioner because he's very unhinged, and he's very much like I get to create. Firstly, I get to do like my DM thing. I get to make quizzes and I get to make games, and I love making games. My favorite game I've ever made was the Two Things game, which is where it's
love
like
Two Things.
Two Things is great. Where it's like a game and then a game and then they combine with a word. But I love that character because it's very much, it's just like he's silly. He's just a silly guy. He's just a silly guy from Australia who has an Austrian accent, and that's really all it comes down to.
I also, every time there was going to be a mandatory fun commissioner appearance, like I knew that I was going to either accidentally pee my pants laughing or
spill your beer
like I was going to need tissues because I was going to be laughing so hard that I would cry. And every single time I was just like hysterically laughing.
You got broken.
It was broke me every single time.
How many times did you spill a beer on a keyboard?
Oh God.
Ooh.
I wish I had.
You definitely had the most out of all of us.
I think it was at least
2.
I think it was 4.
3 for sure.
It was definitely 3. It would be much scarier if I spilled it now.
It would be a much more expensive problem.
It would be a much more expensive problem.
Do you have any good memories of the podcast, or is it just us shitting on you?
Oh, wow.
Let me ask that really quick.
Wow.
Well, as our intern, we shit on him a lot.
Oh,
Fee, this is your exit interview.
Yeah, this is your exit interview. So be prepared. Everything you say now will follow you into your career.
Will absolutely be used against you.
Who? All right, guys, hold on. Before which one of us is HR?
Me.
Wait,
clearly.
we have HR?
Okay.
I thought we didn't have humans here. I'm just a murder robot, remember?
I remember one time at MagFest, Triforce Quartet came into the room. You guys were talking to him. I was in the corner, not sure what was going on, and then one of you, I think it was Dan. Dan points at me. He's like, "What's that Pokemon that does that one thing?" I was like, "Fuck!" I pulled out my phone. I'm like, "I need this college credit, man." Like, I'm just doing my thing.
I would. It would be me. It would be me of all people.
So the answer is no. He doesn't have any good memories.
No, I honestly, I love the charity. Like the charity streams were awesome.
Those were
That was.
And just go ahead.
No. I'm sorry.
No, you continue.
Oh no, it's just like to see the success of it all, right? Like all that money going into the children's hospitals is insane.
Yeah, but that's mostly to you people out there who are listening to the podcast
100%.
and watching right now, because you guys are the ones who are donating. We just stayed up for a day and a half and played video games. So
Drank a little
and you destroyed your innards with hot sauce and
well, that was only the one time. I didn't do it after that. My God.
But you got electrocuted a little bit.
I got electrocuted a bunch of times. That was fun.
No, but I think that's really true. Fee. Like the
Stim.
support of the community for those events was absolutely incredible. And like, let's be honest, the GameBrew community was never huge, right? Like it was never gigantic.
But
What are you
we're
talking
dedicated.
about?
The people who were there showed up for that
and we
fucking
really
24-hour
appreciated
The
thing.
people.
And you made a huge difference. Like I don't know. There were a couple of times, and even now talking about it, like I'm almost moved to tears by
Same.
this is just a goofy video game podcast, and we it was like every time we were coming up with $2,000 to donate to
Which was
cancer.
insane every time.
I think we beat our goal every time we did
We
the
did
Every
it every
single
time we
time.
did it, and it was
We
because of
upped it,
y'all.
and we
because
beat
of
it.
you guys.
Yeah.
Listen,
Plus-
I'm
plus
just
one
here
to
for
that.
you to cause physical pain to me. You guys are the ones who do it.
So
And that one time we made
Except
Alex.
except the one time that your wife, fiance at the time, or just girlfriend at the time.
She was
it
my
you.
girlfriend at the time, but she would shock me because you guys told her to. And that time that we made
she kind of enjoyed it.
She loved it. And then that time we made
and you
Alex
still do it today.
and that time we made Alex play an RPG, and he was like super uncomfortable doing it.
Sexy Battle Wizards.
Sexy Battle Wizards. He was like, I don't understand anything that's happening right now. I'm like, just use your imagination. It's fine.
Just use Sexy Battler Wizard. It's not that hard.
That was really
no. It's no. Like I can totally understand from Alex, from your perspective, like having not played like a lot of tabletop RPGs, like that would be very. It's like watching Kill la Kill without watching anime at all, because it was making fun of a lot of tropes. I feel like.
Yeah.
So in total, just to mention, I went and totaled all of our years of charity stream. What is the guess for how much our community, not us, but the people who are in the chat right now and everyone who's donated, how much they have raised with us?
How many did we do?
3 or 4?
4?
4?
4 or 5?
It's 5.
5?
We did
5?
2019 on.
We did not do 5.
We did 5.
I think it is. Technically, we did 2 in 2020, but that's because we did one at the beginning of the year and one at the end of the year.
That's true. Yeah, those were closer together.
I'm gonna go.
2019
Oh yeah, because we were bored. Yeah.
2020 twice, 2022, and 2024.
I'm gonna go $7,234.
We're doing prices
That's a
right
really
rules.
specific
Yes.
Okay.
number.
Who else?
I'm gonna go 6,000, Bob.
Okay. Fee,
We'll do 5,500.
That's
Chris,
55?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, it's 55.
55?
8,000.
okay, Dan,
I don't know, 15K? I don't know.
Oh wow, buddy.
Alex,
I drink a lot of whiskey. Give me a break.
8,001.
so we
You.
did $6,622.47.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Good.
That's amazing. That's
a lot of
incredible.
hot sauce
Yeah.
I had to drink over the
Yeah.
years.
Shout
Yeah.
out
That's a lot
to
of alcohol
Dan for
I
the hot sauce.
Shouldn't have drank, but I did.
That's a
Didn't
lot
you
of
have to play like an entire session of a game or something with the controller upside down, like a first-person shooter
that
or
was,
something?
I
That was
made
Dark Souls.
Yeah, I made Chris and
Inverted
Ian play
Dark
Dark
Souls.
Souls with penalties, and Chris got very mad at me because
Oh my
He
god.
kept getting stuff
I had
wrong.
drank too much.
That's another like I never
regret
would have
that.
gotten into Souls games without Chris.
Oh,
I think about that
absolutely.
often.
Nice.
Actually.
I feel like I got more into them because of you.
Wow. Because I was like, oh, like hard as nails, whatever. Like I'm not into that. But Chris was like, no, they're actually really good. And you sort of like you co-opt me through the OG Dark Souls, and then after that, I was like, well, I can't stop there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like that was like the prime. We had a really good thing going for a while. Like me and you were up late playing games for a long time.
It was like my West Coast time linked up with your East Coast gaming
Yeah.
time. And we
Yeah,
just,
because it
like,
was 3 hours later, and so like
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
be like from 12 to 3 my time, and from
Yeah.
9 to 12 your time. It was perfect.
Yep.
Didn't we end up like starting a jar, like banning you from saying the words Dark Souls
We
or for
did.
mentioning Dark
Yeah.
Souls on the podcast?
Yeah, it's fun. So there's like 3 games that I talked about a lot on this.
Dark Souls Fallout and
No, Dark Souls, Total War Warhammer,
Yeah.
and Hearts of Iron.
Hearts of Iron. I think we did have didn't we have a Tears of the
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the
Breath of the Wild.
I think we had a
Yeah.
ban
Mhm.
on
For
Breath
Alex.
of the Wild.
Yeah.
Well,
I
because
literally-
it's the only thing
Alex
I would
talked
talk
about
about, and
Well, and Ian would too, actually. I think it
was also easily like 4 or 5 years after the game had already come out, and so no one was into it anymore except for
so
me.
I think it just came out right when we started the podcast.
It did. It had just
Probably.
come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had 3. Those are like the 3 big games during this whole era that I can like kind of think of. I don't know if you guys have any that kind of define for you?
GameBrew. I mean, Overwatch.
Overwatch was the one that
Overwatch is how it started.
Yeah, because
we would get together and play Overwatch, and somebody was like, "Let's start a podcast."
Well, that's why I built a PC, was because I wanted to play Overwatch, and I didn't have and it really wasn't like console. It didn't really work the best, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna build a PC, and then we'll all be able to play Overwatch together, and that was really fun.
That was
really
OG
fun.
Overwatch.
I had forgotten that.
I
The
mean,
Overwatch Club.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess it's different for me because I came in a little later.
You came in later.
So you've been here
not super late, like episode 30? 40?
It was around 30, yeah. You've been here for
I think I came on.
Allison,
I only remember
you have been on more episodes than Alex, Ian, or Will.
Yeah. So what does Sam Reich say at the beginning of?
I've been here.
The whole time.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're an OG for sure.
Yeah, and I'm so glad I was asked to be on. Truly, like, I think it changed my life for the better. It might be lame to say.
I think that we all probably could say that this has changed our life for the better. Which is easy to say, probably, but
honestly, I think with the addition of Allison into the podcast, I think that we could have done our whole we have all the same opinions about everything in our little tiny room, but with Allison coming in when she did, I don't think we would have gone further. I really do think that the addition of Allison into the podcast made us be more rounded. It gave us a little bit more of a...
Yeah, she made a big difference.
I agree. I don't think we would have gone 200 episodes.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely.
And that's not like trying to
don't toot my horn. Yeah. No, yeah. I know what you mean.
Allison, we all play the tuba. We're going to toot our own horns, goddammit.
Yeah, no, seriously, I mean, me and Dan have the same opinion all the time.
That's true. That's very true.
And I fight you guys.
And like once Ian and Alex and Will left, it was kind of just an echo chamber for me and Dan. So like having you there was needed. Like the Dan and Chris show is cool.
It's good once in a while.
But
2 or 3 episodes in a row is too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like for me, it came at a time when I was like, I don't want this. Why am I even being asked to do this, Will? What are you talking about? Like, I was so confused. And like, but it sounded like he was coming from a place of like, we really need this right now or it won't happen. And so I was like, okay, I'll try it and help out. And then, like I said a couple times before, like, you guys just never told me when I was leaving, and I really thought I was temporary. And so every time I was like, do I show up today?
You still are, Allison.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Allison,
this is the last episode.
Allison, on the next one, you don't have to show up. It's fine. You're done.
Yeah, it was really this thing of like, I kept remembering, I'm like, I don't know how much longer they'll need me for. I guess maybe I should ask. I don't know. And then it just never fell off. And I think I mentioned something at some point and everybody was like, oh no, you're just here. And I was like,
no, you're here now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Pip in the chat just said she was so nervous. I had to keep pushing her
Carrie
at first.
Literally did. Yeah, before you guys, like, she was there from the beginning. I was talking to her and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to do this. Like, Will's asked me to do this thing and it's crazy outside my comfort zone. And
you did great.
Thank you. I was like, I can't stand people, like, I can't stand my own voice hearing it on audio. I don't think I can do it.
Allison, that's so crazy. That's so crazy to me because you are so personable and you are so good on the internet, like at doing all of this stuff. So so without like the fact that you would even be like, it's like, what is this? That's perfect. Like, this is the perfect avenue for you, which is why I think your streaming stuff is so wonderful because I think it's the perfect avenue for you to be in.
Deepest apologies, but you're accepted here. so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It did take Ian and I never had the heart to correct him. I'm sorry, Ian. Well, it was like 10 episodes to get your name right, though.
Well, here's the thing too. I was so nervous when he said it wrong the first time. I was like,
I guess that's just my name now.
I was sweating. My heart was going a million miles a minute, and he said my name wrong, and I was like,
nope, that's it now.
I was like, I'm so anxious. I can't pause him. We're live. Like,
well, that's kind of fucked that you didn't correct him.
Yeah,
I know.
And then I thought, but here's the thing. And then the second time it happened, I was like, should I do something? And then I was like, no, I'm only on here temporarily. I'll let him fuck it up like 3 or 4 times, and it won't matter because I'll be
3 or
gone.
4 times with the 5th time.
my
That's
God.
right.
And anyway, so he found out himself that he was saying it wrong, and that was
on live,
on podcast. That's still one of my favorites.
Not,
it's like I just realized
we actually did it live, but like
he did say, he was like, I just realized I've been saying your name wrong this whole time.
But yeah, and like that's the whole thing too. Like, this was not my trajectory, right? And so the podcast changed that for me. And truly, like, you all changed that for me, whether you realize it or not. Like, the impact that all of you, everyone in chat, but everybody who's here in this call right now have had on my path in my life is so great. I can't even explain it. And I don't think you guys might even know it. But I am a different person now for the better, and I'm doing things I love. And I found a passion in talking about the things I enjoy and finding a community in that. And Alex, even recently, like, he was like, he believes in me as like a host kind of mentality for video gaming stuff. So it's like still even happening where it's like, I would love to do things like this and keep doing things like this. And I just want to say thank you, because everybody's here right now, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Will, for bringing me on and having this crazy idea. And thank you, everyone, for being here with me and doing it with me and helping me find a passion that has kept me going through really tough times, if I'm being honest. Like, it's given me drive. Like, this isn't just a silly little podcast, although it is. It's like,
very true.
It's
very
so
silly,
much
very
more to and you guys are so much more to me. So thank you for being part of it and getting me to where I am.
Aw, Allison, we love you so much.
Yeah.
We love you, and we love everybody here. This is especially sorry to jump in, but as someone who's been hosting the podcast for about half as long as it's existed, after Ian left, because it was really great because I didn't have to do any hosting and I could just let Ian do all of it. And then when Ian left, I was like, well, I guess it's me now.
Yeah, I mean, you were the most charismatic. I'm not.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm pretty charismatic. I'm just an actor. That's really all it comes down to.
Yeah, right. I was just like, yeah, I would very much like you to do this and not me. But here I am, doing it.
But this has been this has been such a fun, like, silly little podcast to have over these years. And I do remember, especially during the pandemic in 2020, this was like,
yes,
it was like whenever we couldn't go anywhere and we couldn't do anything, and the world is in such awful, like, chaos.
Yeah,
This was such a great thing to have every week or every other week. That we would just get together with our friends and we would do silly, goofy shit.
Yeah.
With each other, and it would be so much fun.
Something 100%.
Something not that didn't happen in the podcast, but during COVID, when New Year's, when we did the murder mystery.
Oh, that was so fun.
It was so much fun. and it was so outside of my comfort zone.
I know. You and Amber
and like
we're both there. That was great.
But we both had such a good time. Like Amber still talks about it.
Oh,
It
really?
was fun. And
Oh,
yeah,
that
and
makes
so
me so happy.
so it I think that we did a good job of all of these 200 episodes of staying friends first with everything that we've put out there.
Well, I'm not friends with Fee anymore, but that's different. So,
it's because he beats him in every video game.
It's true.
He
He's
holds
so
it very
good. He's so good.
This is
Like
true. Fee is better at video games than
every one of us.
It's funny because in the chat, like, we even had someone say, "But Fee carries us in every game," and we
It's
were
true, he
missing him
does.
as
100%.
intern.
He does.
And it's very true. He carries us in every game, and we shit on him in every podcast as a thing.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets. Okay.
What is it like to carry this weight? Like, is that hard? Has that been hard for you?
Look, I'm just here for college credit. I don't want to say anymore.
It's over. Nothing you say can be held against you. Just be honest. What's it like to carry us in video games?
Honestly, it's just super fun to hang out with you guys.
Aw.
Seriously, right? Like, if I never interned here, I wouldn't have met you guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, win or lose, I don't really care. You know, I just love hanging out with you guys. Getting into, a Marvel Rivals match or Overwatch or whatever, and just run it. It's always a good time.
I still remember whenever this isn't on a podcast. This was like outside. I think it was my birthday. We played Anonymous Spaceman or something like that. It was like
yeah.
Where it was like one of those like 1v6, like 1v everybody else
asymmetrical
games.
kind
Yeah.
of games.
Chris hates those games, but
I do. Because I want everyone to be friends.
It's my birthday. I would really like to play this game, and everyone was like, "Okay, we'll do it." And that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot. That was great. And then shortly after that is whenever I started dating Hannah, which is now my wife. So we're married.
There was
What?
Dude.
You guys were all there.
We were.
Most of you were there.
Awesome
Most
too.
of you were there. Will and Ian couldn't make it. You guys are both on the West Coast, and Ian. I'm sorry.
What?
Ian was on the West Coast.
I was there. Wait, was I not there?
I literally had a band
Ian, you
concert that was unmovable.
Yeah. No.
Should have brought the band with you, Will.
I should have.
No, you cannot bring that many
You were at
high
my wedding.
schoolers
No,
to my.
Yeah,
wedding.
I could.
You were at my wedding.
You were at Chris's wedding.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I
Yeah, you're
remember
thinking
like
of
hanging
Chris's.
out with you in a hotel and being like, "That was really cool. We had a good
That was
time." I like
Chris's wedding. That was
Yeah,
Chris's
okay.
wedding. Yeah, you weren't
Yeah.
you weren't at mine, but that's okay. It's totally
Sorry.
fine.
The Magfest that we got most of the crew together and did the interview with or like the
Triforce.
podcast with Triforce was
Mhm.
was a lot of fun. And we did the gender switched Sailor Moon cosplay.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
so
it was
good.
That was
That
really
picture
fun.
was really cool. That was fun.
One of my favorite memories ever
I
is
still
that
have-
you guys did that with me.
I still
It's
have
always
those
gonna be locked
shorts.
in.
I still have those shorts.
I'm
Cannot fit
sure that I
into
can
them.
find those shorts. I still have the Allison, the thing that you made for the
You have the tiara piece.
yeah.
That's so funny.
That's
I love
amazing.
Love
that.
that.
The mandatory fun commissioner's wig is the wig that Sailor Moon had that I was wearing.
true.
So
Oh, that's right. You were Sailor Moon.
I was Sailor
That's why
Moon.
he had it, and it came to be that the mandatory fun commissioner was a blonde.
Yeah. That's why that happened, is because I needed to differentiate myself from the mandatory fun commissioner.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, I was Sailor
No.
Venus.
No,
You were Sailor. Yes. No, that was like that was the Magfest that made Magfest for me.
Nice.
Oh, that's when you were like, oh no, this is awesome.
And that was like I'm locked in forever.
Yeah,
That was it.
it's-
That one
Yeah,
was such a good experience. Like it was our first and only in-person interview.
that was cool.
That was
Yeah.
cool. That was different. That was fun.
Yeah, Alex did the sound for that, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Classic.
There were so many
We had-
cables.
we
There
had
were so many
we had-
cables in the room.
We had like 15 people sleeping in
Yep.
two two
We did.
double rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that when Jay started sleeping in the closet?
No, Jay's always slept in the closet.
Oh, okay.
and like the group cosplay, everything, like that whole experience was like it for me. And that's when we started the group cosplays. So
Yeah.
Side note, it's crazy that was this year was my 10th MagFest.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That year that we're talking about, that was also the year that Ian kicked ass in cold beer.
Ice cold beer.
Ice cold beer.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was Ian, I think the last time you were there was that year.
That's
because you went the year before, I think, too, with us.
Yeah. And I think that year I also clocked a top 10 score on the asteroids cabinet too, which I was.
Yes.
Didn't you go on like a Los Angeles sojourn for those?
Ice cold beers. Yeah. I'm still looking for one. I was emailing a local guy. Like there's an arcade in Bend, which is cool, but doesn't have an ice cold beer. And I was emailing him. I was like, hey, do you have an ice cold beer cabinet? He was like, oh yeah, I'm working on refurbing one, and it's gonna go in, this brewery wherever. And then he told me it was going to be there, and he told me like, oh, it'll be a couple weeks or something. So I just kept going back to that brewery to check. And then every time I checked it wasn't there, I would send him an email and be like, hey man, where's that ice cold beer cabinet? And
yo, bro, I need that ice cold beer.
He was like, he wrote me back. He was like, you've got to stop emailing me about this. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Oh my God.
I love that. That's so funny.
I will.
You've got a problem.
I will say, so Ian's ice cold beer stance is the widest I've ever seen any person's legs go apart from each other. Like
it's a power stance for sure.
Oh, I definitely have a picture of this that I will post later.
It's horse stance. You need the support. It's like your feet are in stirrups.
Horse.
If the horse is trying to be as long as they can.
Yeah, I'm actually riding the horse laterally. One leg is dangling off the head, the other is down by the tail.
That's perfect. That's a perfect description. Oh God.
Was there anything that you hated about the podcast or that you would do differently?
Yeah, doing all of the shit all the goddamn time.
Yeah, Dan, you really got the short end of the stick on that one, and I apologize for that.
I did, but I say that in a joking manner because it was really fun to do everything, and I was very happy to do it. It's just that it ended up being a lot more than I thought it was going to be whenever I was doing it, and that ended up taking a bad turn on myself. But regardless, I do love the product that came out. Every time we would do an editing, like when I would tell Hannah, I'm like, oh, I've got to spend 6 hours editing a podcast today. It was great. That was it did, but
that was the worst part about like the original version that we had.
It was so good. Like, let me just say,
it sounded good.
Yeah,
it was great.
I did like the product. Yeah,
the work you guys put in, and the product was so good. But it really was.
I'm sorry that I had high expectations.
And then you left, and then we were just left with your high expectations.
We were all fucked up by your high expectations, Dad. We didn't know when to let something go.
I know.
Honestly,
I know.
Alex, your high expectation, like the product that was coming out was.
It sounded good.
Yeah, it was good.
I will say my favorite part of doing like the edits of the podcast is and will always be finding like the little stupid clip of something out of context that I would have put at the beginning or the end of the episode.
Those
just
were
like
fun.
Like a little thing, and I was like, that's my favorite.
Those were fun Easter eggs that we put in.
Yeah.
Like for ourselves, but then like how do I want to phrase this and use like actual words? Sorry, my little sipping cream's catching up with me. Those were so much fun. We're like, oh, Dan's gonna love this one. I'm gonna put it in, but not tell anybody.
Yeah.
As much for ourselves as for the audience.
Oh, that's a good picture that Alex just posted. Look at that power stance.
Oh my gosh!
Where did you?
Oh, you're wearing the. He posted in the chat.
The Discord chat.
And you're wearing the hat that you bought there because you wanted to be like in it.
I needed to fit in. Yeah.
Yeah, the portal hat.
Yeah.
Truly, like those little clips too. It was fun because like I would think about the podcast and like someone would say something. I'm like, I bet that'll be it. But then it like maybe it wasn't. It really, I never got it right when we were recording. I'd be like, that's funny. I bet that'll be our clip. And then somebody picked something else. But no. Like all of that was so good. The little time that we did the news.
Photoshops. Oh, the news.
Yeah, the
yeah.
news that we used to do on YouTube.
That
the
was
video
a Will
game
thing.
news.
Those were good too. I like those.
Those
was
were really fun, but a lot of work. But really
that
those
was
are still posted.
Those are still up there. So the news is really old. But Will would always do, because Will would always pick all the stuff. I would say
he would write the script. You would do the verbiage, and then I would do the video editing.
That was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work.
That was not worth it.
But I love the product. Like I secretly, I always wanted to be a host on X Play, and it let me live my little fantasy. Even though I wasn't the host, right? I was still a part of the process.
You're our Morgan Webb.
I was Morgan Webb, but like the nerdy Morgan Webb who didn't want to go on camera.
Morgan Webb's a fucking nerd.
Yo, there's a lot of I will say there's a lot of stuff on X Play from back in the day. I watched some clips. I was like, ooh, a lot of this is not
no,
okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot of stuff
back in the show was also pretty rough too.
Yeah, it was all rough. But like when I watched that as a kid, I literally said, I want to be this person. Like I want to do this for a living, right?
Yeah.
And this experience kind of let me have that, even though. So my thing that was like negative about the podcast, but not really about the podcast, is about me. So
the classic Allison.
Yes. Classic Allison. I'm going to be vulnerable again on our final episode.
Yes.
So
yes.
My big thing is my anxiety, which Carrie alluded to about like, I didn't even want to come on the podcast. And that was all my walls and my anxiety and my nerves and like not putting myself out there and things like that. All big issues for me, but I always desired to do something like this. And that's why the opportunity was like a positive and negative for me. And truly, those are the reasons when I had to step back from the podcast, it was always because of not that I didn't want to do the podcast, because I always wanted to be here, but I always had to take these like mental health breaks because there is a little bit of anxiety before I go live every time, even though I'm comfortable with it at this point. If I have other external factors that are bashing my mental health, going live on the podcast was really tough for me. And
it's stressful.
It is. Yeah, it's definitely stressful. And in those moments when I have other things going on, I felt I definitely couldn't do it. And I really appreciate everybody for not making me feel like shit about that because I did enough of that for myself when I couldn't go live. It was like adding to it of like, I'm sorry I can't do it. And then I would feel bad about it because of me, right? Not because of you guys. And everybody was very kind and supportive when I needed those breaks. But that was one thing for me that was always difficult to overcome is like, what do I do in these moments? And the only thing I knew to do was like disconnect for a minute, get my mental health back in check, and then come back. So for me, that was a negative, although it's not about the podcast per se. Yeah.
That's hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm sorry.
It's tough. I mean, and it's interesting to think about this podcast in the realm of human experience. This is a thing we've been done mostly bi-week. Again, as we've said in the intro, mostly bi-weekly for the majority of the last 8
years,
7, 8 years,
whatever it was. A time.
But it's like there's like imagine the shit that you go through every week, and then imagine that every Sunday, regardless of what you're going through, you have to be like, okay, I've got this thing I have to put out because because it's like it's expected of me and because it's deserved from the people who listen to it. And that really starts to like grind on your brain holes. You know?
It grinded me pretty hard when we were doing the full episode edits.
Those were tough.
Those were tough.
And when we kind of moved to not doing that as much, I know, Dan, you still had some extra work, and so I apologize for that. But
don't have to apologize. I knew what I
I'm
was
gonna. I'm gonna though.
It's too late.
It's
Ian,
too
let's get a little
late.
more. Ian, we're not done yet, so you're gonna have to get a little more there, buddy.
I'll just be taking a nap here on my keyboard. Don't mind me.
Yeah, it kind of had like a. I got to the point that I was ground down by the edits.
It was a lot.
When we didn't have to do the edits, that really helped me. I know, Dan, again, that you have.
Well, it's again, it's a cross I'm willing to bear for the podcast, but it also was definitely not as
it wasn't as bad.
It wasn't as bad.
You weren't taking 6 hours every Sunday.
No, I mean, the difference from going through and taking, like, on Saturday, taking the entirety of my afternoon and being like, okay, I've got to edit this podcast, take out all the ums and uhs, and then be into, like, okay, I've got to add the wah-wah into the beginning, and then the wah-wah at the end.
Do we remember what episode we got the theme that Alex made?
Like 20?
No,
it was way.
Is it later than
that?
It
was like in the 60s, I feel like.
Do you remember, Alex?
I have it on a hard drive. Actually, I can
While
find
he's looking
out.
for that,
hold on.
While he's looking for that, I'm going to be
back.
a little vulnerable for a little bit. So for me, one of the things I learned that it's something I think I knew subconsciously, but kind of learned a little more about. And actually, I think a lot of it was from Ian in a way, was like, I can take things a little too far sometimes. And that can grate on people. And I think I'm better about it now, but I know that like I did that a lot.
I think there's nothing like recording yourself and listening to it back.
I wasn't listening to it back. It wasn't listening to back. It was more the feedback that I got.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, could you be less of an asshole?
Chris, the boss wants to see you in his office.
But I appreciate that Ian called me out about it sometimes.
Good. That's great.
I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, Ian. But or like can recall this at all.
I do because I don't recall exactly, but I remember having like Tyler was somehow involved. I don't remember.
Oh, that was my bachelor party.
In any case,
but no, I was thinking more specifically about the time we went to. There was the time we went to PAX Unplugged. And I think I was grinding your gears a little bit, and we had a slightly quiet ride home for a little bit.
What's hilarious is I remember I have nothing but fond memories of PAX Unplugged, but
PAX Unplugged is great. Hey, hashtag PAX Unplugged. Great thing.
PAX Unplugged's awesome.
PAX Unplugged is awesome, and also
it's sorry.
No, go.
Yeah, and I know it's like a product of mental ADD. I just and so when something works, I try to fucking hammer into the ground.
I don't work.
So
I think,
giving me the awareness a little bit of that, I think. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you saying that, and obviously, I love you so much, and I obviously don't even remember the moment where I said this, which is the funny thing.
It's probably 8 years ago.
Yeah, what's great. This is what's great about having old friends who we don't like each other. We love each other. Everyone here.
I love you. Said that
100%.
I was so worried for a
second. We don't like each other. We fucking hate each other.
No, I think it's true. That's what's great about having old friends that you love is there is this level of like comfort and like, hey man, I know I can be real with you because I know what this is gonna last. Like I can say X, Y, or Z because I know that this thing, like the friendship, the relationship that we have, is going to move on past whatever the, in the moment or in the month or in the year thing is. Like we're still gonna be those people. Like I remember feeling so guilty about not going to Dan's wedding, even just like 6 or 7 months ago, that I called him and was like, I'm so sorry that I wasn't there. Like I just couldn't make it. And I know it's a big moment. I wanted to be there. I love you so much, obviously. But then I was doing that thing where like I felt guilty about it and that I was avoiding Dan because I like couldn't say anything aside from I'm so sorry.
And I'm like, dude, it's okay. Dude, that's so much less money we have to spend because you weren't there.
Which, yeah, but like that's a great thing about having old friends who you love is that like you can say real things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, definitely for me too with the podcast, like I've had like a comment like, "Oh, you came off really harsh here," and it's like, did I? And so then I have to go back and listen to like what I said and how maybe I can reframe it next time. I think that's helpful for me, where it's like I get passionate sometimes and maybe I come off a way I don't mean as well, too. So I have to think. I think like having things on record has been a good thing because then I can listen to what I say rather than what I think I'm saying, which is an interesting thing that the podcast has brought me. I am spicy, so
She is spicy.
And served hot.
And served hot.
No, I can't recall any time you've ever been harsh enough to be like, damn.
Yeah. I was about to say the same thing.
Well, no, not necessarily
more honest.
Notice,
Allison.
No one said was like, Chris, no, you never ever ground anything into the ground.
No, I was just saying, like, it's not like I was on here and I was like,
love you,
fuck you guys. I can't fucking believe that that's
I know.
pieces
but also I know myself.
Like it wasn't anything like that I said. It's like maybe I said that this thing was very bad in a way that like it was a little excessive, right? And that's just me being passionate, I think sometimes. And so things come out and maybe I'm beating something into the ground I don't mean to. So just saying, like I think everybody can do it in certain ways. And it's nice to be able to hear it back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I just want everyone to know I am never going to apologize for not liking Stardew Valley.
I was about to say, like, Will has hated Stardew Valley from the beginning.
Not going to do it.
Podcast.
You didn't okay. Like even when you played it, you were like, "This sucks."
No, I've tried it several times. Like, and
like every time you were like, "This is garbage."
I just can't do it.
We did stream it.
We did stream it. Yeah,
we did stream it.
Fucking wild.
And he was like, I can see myself liking it, but.
That was the win. That's right.
Okay, so I made it to. This is what I learned about myself from the podcast, and as with many things, the big thing I learned is that I have big thoughts and not enough big words to express them clearly to the masses.
Will, you've come up with some of the best phrases I've ever heard.
That's true. I don't think I don't think that tracks even a little bit.
No, you're wrong. Everything you said was iconic. Because that it was never said
different than a
perfect.
It all comes back to an amazing analogy, right? You don't have fancy words. You have amazing analogy.
What did we call one of our? Oh yeah. We titled one of our episodes, I don't even remember the game I was playing, but just sitting in a chair, going on an adventure.
Yep.
That's the title of one of our early things.
Yeah, it was sitting in chairs going on adventures, and that was because you were talking about I think it was because you were talking about like how RPGs were like you were playing Final Fantasy something or other, and you were like,
Probably 7.
This is just and you were just like, this is just great because like I don't have to go anywhere or do it. Sorry, I'm adopting your accent. I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. I just have to sit in chairs, go on adventures.
Sit in chairs, go on adventures, and you got to do the
Appalachian cream.
Well, you got to do the. You got to imagine there's an armrest.
I will
here
say,
and you just
having been one of the people who's been doing like the editing on the majority of the podcast over the time, the picking of the titles.
I would say that you edited more podcasts.
Oh, absolutely. I
like outside of like the past 122.
Yeah.
Like before 122.
I mean, there's 200 episodes plus, and I've done the majority of the editing on everything. But but picking the titles for every episode has been, and the funny thing is nobody gives a fuck. Like the title, nobody gives a goddamn shit about what the title of the episode is.
But we do.
Me, we do. I'm like, I love like the pithy little titles I pick out of the things we say. I pick it out and I put it in the title, and I'm like, yes, it's wonderful. And everyone's like, no, I don't care.
Who had the most pithy title?
Oh, quotes? Like whose quotes did we pull the most?
I think Will Shell's the most quotable. I think
I agree. Wow.
I do think Will is.
I didn't even realize that
is very quotable. He's been quotable this whole time.
He's been quotable
like,
his whole
life. In college.
Just sitting at B-dubs. Just the shit that came out of Will's mouth was just.
I've never even thought about this or realized this about myself.
Yeah, no,
this glove is, or Bob, this glove is stiffer than a pedophile on the back of a school bus.
I do remember that one. I do. Well, it was like a brand new baseball glove. You couldn't even squeeze the thing. Like
oh my god.
Just in general, the stuff that you used to say, not on the podcast, like when we were at Best Buy, is why I was like, I think this guy should be my friend. Like,
Will Shell is one of the most quotable people I've ever.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So in that respect, like I feel like it's Will. I didn't actually pull titles or quotes or anything, but I feel like that would be it.
Oh, perfect. Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
Some of these titles are great. Heroes Don't Wear Pants.
Yep, that's a good one.
The Gospel According to Pauly Shore.
What was that episode about?
I don't know.
That was Fruits and Games.
Yeah,
that was the Fruits and Games episode.
Oh. Yep, here's the episode 22, sitting on chairs, going on adventures.
That's it.
I wanted to say what the AI overview of Google has decided the GameBrew Podcast best episodes are. Do you guys want to hear it?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So episode 189, for some reason, Steam Deck on the Poop Deck. That one is
good name.
They gave us.
Great. It's great.
And then 92, the GameBrew presents Chris's Epic Oktoberfest. So congratulations, Chris.
Nice.
Wow. Hey.
I did it.
Number 3 is You Won't Like the GameBrew When We're Angry in August 2020.
Okay.
Oh,
that was prime pandemic time too.
Yeah. It was. I would like to note that 3 of these were from pandemic time. So I think that they're probably sensing our listener count, because I think we were probably highest then.
Well, it's also, we were talking, Dan and I were talking about this earlier. They changed how they counted things in Libsyn around 2018, I believe.
Yeah.
2018 or 2019. So they're missing counts, I think.
Yeah.
And then 81 is our next, which is Samet drops in with the GameBrew.
That makes sense.
2020.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Thanks, Samet.
Thanks, Samet.
Thanks, Samet.
GameBrew loves you.
Appreciate it.
And then
sorry, we probably didn't help you.
Of course we did. What are you talking about? Episode 128, Green is Good. March 2022. That was debating the best green things in video games, guys.
Nice.
That was so good.
That must have been a St. Patty's Day episode.
Guys, I'm telling you, the fucking bullshit episodes we did where we we don't fucking care. It's just the best green shit in games.
No, we care. Those are fun. Those are our fun episodes.
Those are good.
And then it wanted to mention our general highlights of our microbrew series.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Series were fun. Yeah.
They said,
but not our fucking other series.
Yeah,
the best series.
No, that's not our highlight. Our highlight is the microbrew series, with episodes where specific subsets of the crew, such as Women of the GameBrew, my episode, take over the podcast for a more focused discussion. And then
More
our holiday
focused.
Wow,
episodes.
more focus.
The holiday episodes, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like our
I'm
Christmas.
impressed. I'm impressed that it like actually called it the microbrews though.
It's
It did.
impressive. It's true.
I'm impressed.
I am not impressed though that it did not call out the best part about this whole podcast.
Yes, and then here's the synopsis. The GameBrew Podcast generally features a mix of in-depth gaming industry discussion, industry news, and casual beer-themed banter, with the best likely episode depending on whether you prefer guest appearances, seasonal themes, or deep dives into gaming trends. I just want to say, guys,
It's not terrible.
I think we've done enough that AI has kind of hit us.
AI got us really right.
Except
Also-
for it missed that the game view is the best part about the Game Brew podcast.
That did not come up once.
It
so-
didn't come
I
up
know.
once, which is fine.
And I'm a little disappointed about that.
The
because
GameView
the
podcast is one of my
Yes.
favorite like things that we do.
I think it's our favorite thing.
I think
What
it's,
doesn't mean
what is?
it's-
I don't
we
even
enjoy
know what
So
is this
Ian-
thing?
so one of the things that we've done, which is Ian, Will, and Righteous. I don't think you've been involved in this at all, but
No, we
whenever
missed
you
it.
guys left during the summer, we started to do the Game View podcast, which is where we
Oh,
watch.
the movie.
Yeah, we watch video game based movies and then we review them on the podcast.
that are usually very bad.
they're very bad.
They're not often good. I'll say that.
There are very few good ones. I think we've in our consensus that Rampage is the best Game View movie.
Rampage is the best one.
It's so good.
Oh,
It's
that's
pretty
so
good.
sad.
No,
it's
it's
Did
so
pretty
you
good.
see
solid
the
movie,
original
dude.
Super
Is
Mario
Alex,
Brothers
it's-
movie?
Honestly, it's
Oh
so
yeah, we've
good.
done that.
Yeah, we've done that
It-
one.
I don't.
No, Rampage is like
Alex,
comparatively.
it's a low bar, buddy.
It's a low bar. But Rampage, like as far as like a movie and a video game movie, is so
Like,
good.
It's pretty solid. It was better than I think Detective Pikachu. We decided.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay.
I
And
didn't
That's not
decide
Ryan
that.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
I didn't decide that.
Rampage has the fucking rock in it. What do you want?
I mean,
Also,
there's
I-
bonus points for Ryan Reynolds.
I just want to say that
There's a lot of bonus points
there's
for the rock.
So Soba says everybody knows the best St. Patty's Day episode, which I'm assuming is
Yes, it is.
the one where I got
Yes.
so hammered on
On
Irish
car
car
bombs.
That
bombs
one was
Yes.
that I
tough.
couldn't stand up afterwards.
That one was
Um,
Top.
yeah, all the AI told me is girls rule, boys drool. So
Okay.
also true.
I will say, like, one of the things that I guess you guys will step into, I guess Ian and Alex can relate to me on this more so now. Like, one of the things that I've missed not having the podcast as part of like my weekly part of my life is like being able to discuss like new games or what I'm playing with people who actually care about it. Like the community on here has been nice. Like place I can like post stuff like what I did when I played through the Wolfenstein remakes. The GameBrew was the first thing I thought. I was like, I gotta post this on here. This is so good. But not having people to just like sit down and chat with about that, who care whether they've played the game or not, and you can get into a discussion with them about it. That's been a missed part of my,
Well,
my week.
if you ever want to call me up and talk about Wolfenstein,
I'll
I'm
do it.
happy to talk about.
Oh,
If you
I
want to call me up and
played
talk
it.
about anything, buddy,
yeah,
you're
I
welcome
haven't played
to.
that.
Allison, okay, you sit down and start with, was it New Blood, Chris? Yeah, New Blood.
Well, I thought. Are you talking about the new set, or are you talking about like
The
the
new set.
Yeah.
The new set. It's
start
New
with
Blood, right?
New Blood, or do you start with?
Or is it New Order?
New Order.
New Order.
New Order. So, Allison, you sit down and you start with New Order. It is not going to be what you expect, but it's going to be so good.
Okay, I'll do it.
It is
Like,
not what you. It's not what you think it's going to be.
On the flip side, if you want to call me and talk about Counter-Strike like we used to
Oh my
play,
God.
then that's something I can discuss. but I don't
Nobody
know-
ever wants to play Counter-Strike with me anymore.
No, but I'll
I
play.
haven't
I'll
played
play
it in so
Battlefield with
long.
you, buddy.
I can
I'll
be
play
great.
Battlefield,
at it.
yes.
I'm on Linux right now. I can't.
I played
Oh.
with my nephew the other weekend.
Oh, nice.
I played with
Wait,
Clayton.
Counter-Strike or
No,
Battlefield.
Battlefield
Battlefield,
6.
okay.
It's okay.
He was
I
born
can
when
play
Battlefield
Counter-Strike
3 came out.
Oh my
He
god.
was.
That was a good Battlefield. People like
It was a
that
great
one.
Battlefield. Honestly, the best Battlefield.
I mean, I don't want to get too much.
No,
back
we're here
into
now.
the game. I think Battlefield 6 honestly is great.
It's
I think Battlefield
the
6 is
best
very,
in a
very
long
good.
It's
time.
good. It's good.
It's the best
Bigger
in a long
maps,
time.
yes, we need them. I understand.
Yes, we do. Yes,
but other
I can't
than
get
that,
my Snipey Boy points as
oh my
far
god,
as I used to.
I
want my Snipey Boy points.
Do you have the mini scout unlocked?
No,
Oh, dude, the mini scout is where it's at.
no, I didn't pay money for that.
Oh, you don't have to pay money for it.
Oh, I'm just bad. Okay, cool.
You just gotta grind.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't grind.
You gotta grind.
Gotta grind.
But yeah, Battlefield 6 is very good.
Battlefield 6
And
is very good. I
what's
haven't
up
played
for
it in a while, but yeah, I need to get back in it.
I've been getting back into it. It's fun.
So
Maybe later, huh?
chat, just in case there's any questions that anyone has, any burning questions for us, feel free to throw them, and we're happy to answer them.
we do have one.
Was there anything before we hit that anyone wants to touch on as either they're good or bad that wasn't mentioned? Anybody want to chime in with anything? Fear,
I guess
Alex, or anybody?
One last question for the group, unless anyone has something specific.
Well, I want to hit that question before we move on, just in case. Anything else no one mentioned they want to say?
I mean, for me, it's just whenever we started the podcast, it was in 2017, right?
Yeah.
And this is a thing that is generally, I think, with all of this could apply to anywhere in your life. That sometimes your very best friends you don't realize are your very best friends until you start to do something with them that reminds you that they're your best friends. There was a time after college where I didn't really talk to Ian or Chris or Will or Righteous or Allison or Fee.
Yeah, the
I
dark
didn't
times.
even know.
Yes,
it was a dark
Before
time.
the Empire.
But it was like I was just on my own doing my own thing, and then they reached out to me and they were like, we wanted to do this thing, and we had played some D&D and stuff like that before, and it was nice, but like they reached out to me and they said, we want to do this thing, and I was like, this is really great, this could be really fun, you know. Will was like, we can make we can make a lot of money doing this, and I'm like, I don't think we can.
We're gonna be rich. Wait, why am I giving myself an accent? We're gonna be rich.
But whenever we started doing that, it was fun, and it started to be like this thing where it's like I see my best friends we started to do the game club where we just played the same games, and then we would just play those games together, and then it turned into the podcast, and it was like, boy, it really is fun to be around my best friend. And then Allison came in just a little bit later, and it was like, boy, these are my best friends in the whole world, and I'm so excited that I get to spend a regular amount of time with them every 2 weeks. Even if it's only every 2 weeks and it's over the internet, I get to spend time with these people so much, and it was so nice just to do that. And like, we've been through all these life changes, we've done so many things, our jobs have changed, our lives have changed, our spouses, our kids, our pets, our residences, all that stuff has just changed over the years, but we're still good friends. And it's just, to me, that's just so much greater than the sum of the parts that we have here, you know. So
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
No, don't be sorry at all.
Wipes tears.
It's I echo that sentiment, and I probably won't be doing as good of a job as you did on that.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean that's just kind of a behind the curtain look that around episode 122 is when we kind of had a big I don't know if schism's the right word, but like
I think
a shift.
Yeah.
It was around when I think both Will and Ian were kind of ready to take an extended break, and so we had to figure out what we were doing, and I and Dan and Allison, I think, were all just at the point where we weren't ready to give this up.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
To let it go, as the Disney
to let it
people
go,
say.
and
Let
to
it go. Let it go.
and the thing we didn't want to let go was the consistency of hanging out on a Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can all agree that having that consistency is something that's a luxury for sure, but also it feels good having that.
It feels good, especially since 2020. Like,
oh yeah,
like since the pandemic, like that was a huge.
Yeah. And sorry, Ian, were you about to say something?
No, I was just gonna say would be 100% down for weekly or bi-weekly game night. By the way,
Fun
just
fact.
What's just cool is we're gonna
love y'all.
Let's hold that. Let's hold that. Let's hold that for a second.
All right.
Put it in your pocket.
Well, and
Put it in your
that's
pocket.
good.
We're gonna address that in a second.
Yeah, but that's a good point too, because when people have left the podcast, I miss you guys. Like we don't do things anymore.
But also we've tried to make it a thing to keep it open to people to come back whenever they want. Which I hope you guys have always felt.
Oh yeah.
100%.
But yeah, the whole thing, I think, especially for the three of us, has always been we don't want to. I like my fear has always been that if we don't have this, we won't hang out. And we'll just go back to the dark times,
which is crazy.
But like it's not though, because Dan, you were just talking about how like we didn't have this until we had the podcast.
Well, that's
it's not that crazy.
That's also true. That's also true.
That's also true.
I just want to
don't sue us, Tenacious D.
Can I just point out that Pip just put in the chat? She just said Nerf fee, which
always Nerf fee,
100%.
Yeah, that was in response to Soba saying if we have game nights, Fee will win everything.
It's true.
Yeah,
true.
So Fee is one of those guys that's just great at everything, and
it's true.
And we love him for it.
And I do love him for it. He's one of my two friends that are just the best at everything.
He's got a +10 to charisma, which is crazy.
And I am so jealous. I wish I could do that.
I was going to say, Chris loves him for it and hates him for it equally.
I do. But yeah, no, I mean, that's, and so kind of to sum this up a little bit, like this is an end, but it's also not the end.
Beginning.
I don't know if it's the beginning of something.
It's a beginning.
It's a beginning. Sure, yeah.
Chris, is this the start of something new? Should we start singing right now?
Or it's the end of the world as we know it.
But I feel fine.
No,
I feel
fine. Yeah. No, it's yeah. I mean, I think we're kind of coming to a close here, in my poorly done way here, but yeah, this isn't the end of the GameBrew family. It's the end of the GameBrew podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The GameBrew productions will continue. You're still going to get Game View podcasts because we have to watch Silent Hill.
Because me and Dan just have a good time with that shit.
It's true. Honestly, I could watch video game movies all goddamn day.
And comment about how bad they are. Yes, all the time.
But yeah, we'll do things randomly, like stream. We don't have a schedule for it. I don't know if we ever will, but we'll figure that out, and we'll figure that out when we know.
Stay tuned for sure. Anyone want to plug anything before we end this?
You said there was another question. Did you want to ask anything?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're 100% right, and that's my bad.
That's okay.
This is probably the most important question of.
This is the
evening.
Most important question I've ever seen anybody.
Who would win in a Royal Rumble style fight? between all of us.
Wait, but the
Everyone
entry-
who's in
stipulation
right
here.
now.
Because
Why
I
is
know,
it B?
Because
It's
he's
not
good
A.
at
Why is it
everything.
B?
Good at everything.
So here's the thing. It matters the order of people. So me, Dan, and Ian are starting out in the ring. We all came out at the same
Wait,
time.
we started. Wait, it's a 3 for
Oh,
start.
okay. So
That's
It's a
crazy.
3 for start. This
Okay.
is what the audience wants, buddy. It's a 3 for start. Alex is 2 minutes later. Will's 2 minutes after that. Allison 3 minutes
Okay,
after that.
so
the MFC pops in every so often. I assume Fee is 2 minutes after Allison.
Yeah, obviously.
Because Fee was not
So-
mentioned, which is not my fault. But
That's we
Wow.
blame the question asker for that. Okay,
that's the
so-
question asker's
wait,
fault,
so
not
Can-
mine.
Who's the starting 3? You said.
It's me, Ian, and Dan.
Okay. That's tough.
Clearly, Dan wins that. I mean, I
Does he
would
now?
love, I
Well,
would love
okay,
to say that
so
I
here's
would,
the thing.
but
So
Can you 3 punch the air for me right now? Like
What is
you're
that?
punching
What
a
is-
person.
Wait, hold on. No, you got to do the.
Yeah, like that. Do that. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
so
Okay.
here's so
Ian?
here's so
okay,
Ian's-
not Ian. Got
here's-
it.
here's my point of view. Ian's
Massive weight advantage.
Ian's the OG, right? Ian's like the old balls. He's got like he's like the one who's
Sorry, he's what?
he's
His
the
balls
old
are old.
His
are
balls are
How
old.
is that a fact?
His testicles old.
If you
God.
Allison, you have obviously not watched enough wrestling to understand what it means to be like
okay,
the
I will-
OG.
thank
Okay.
you.
So Ian is the OG. So he's got chutzpah on his stuff,
Chutzpah.
right? Chris is great. Chris is like strong. He's powerful, but he doesn't have the experience that like a Dan does, right? I do think
Because I was
that-
born 2 months later. Before.
that's right.
because Ian's still the youngest, or Chris is still the youngest. I do think Ian comes out on top of that 3 for, right?
Wow.
Sorry, is this wrestling rules or real fight?
Yeah. What's the
Re-
competition?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
wrestling.
Royal
rules.
Rumble.
It's
Yes.
wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
Oh,
So
I
I
thought
think
real fighting.
I'm sorry. If it's wrestling, I give it to Chris.
No, but that's not how we. No, it's
But
not
it's
like,
part of it. It's a combination of all these factors.
Point.
Yes,
Chris is now well versed in the sumo, and
That-
I believe that he would use that to his advantage.
I don't think that really even comes into play because it's more.
Yokozuna was a wrestler.
Yokozuna. He was.
Chad is really hot on Chris right now.
Oh
So I
god.
think it's
Okay,
Chris.
maybe-
Chris be chucking
Chris be chucking
motherfuckers
MFs.
out the ring.
Maybe underdog Chris takes out both Dan and Ian.
Okay.
All right, and then who's next? Who comes out next?
Mm. Sorry. Next is Alex. 2 minutes later, Alex has army training.
He's got army training. He's got
Right, does
that.
that
He's like a
Ooh.
John
matter?
Cena type.
He's got a John Cena esque,
Okay,
So-
yeah.
like a skinny John Cena.
Ow.
a skinny, more attractive John Cena with more hair.
I will
But you
say
can actually see.
in basic training, I'm not selling myself at all, but in basic training, we
He's
had to
selling himself
do
right now.
hand-to-hand combat training,
Yeah.
and because of weather and
Those
stuff, we
motherfuckers
couldn't
did
do
you.
the full thing. So we just did pugil sticks, the things that you do
yeah.
in
Like-
American
like-
Gladiator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy that was 5 inches taller than me that called me out and wanted to just beat me up for some reason, and he clocked me 3 times so hard. I'm pretty sure I had a concussion. But my first sergeant grabbed me by the football helmet that we were wearing. It was like, "Boy, are you okay?" I was like, "No, first sergeant." He's like, "Good, get back in there."
Oh, that's so good.
No, I'm not a fighter. I have a long reach
Alex,
though.
Alex is a lover.
Guys,
not
he's
a
got to
fighter.
reach. So
I have a
lover,
long
not
reach.
a fighter. All right, who's it after Alex?
Will.
Will's
Will's got that southern energy though. So Will
for
could,
sure.
like,
Southern energy.
he'll like pocket sand
from
you.
from
He's
all that
gonna
sitting on
chug-
my front porch.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
not, I don't know how to
that
say
southern
this,
energy.
but it's
Some of that
it's
Jake
not
the
Will
Snake.
and it's not Alex. So far, it's Chris. So then who?
So it's Chris this whole way. Is that what we're at?
So far,
Well,
yeah.
So far.
But
Okay.
wait. Allison's next.
Ooh.
Allison v. Chris.
Do they do like?
We do
gender
here
Uh-huh.
at the
matches?
Game Brew. We do.
Okay,
And the
great.
Game
Yeah.
Brew do.
I don't know. I don't.
Keep in
know
mind,
wrestling
MFC's
well
popping in every so often.
I was
MFC
gonna
is
say,
Oh, yeah.
wait, what should
And the
That
MFC
Which-
historically hates Chris.
That's true. And,
I was gonna
and
say-
loves Allison.
Yeah.
The MFC historically does despise Chris with all of his being. What are some things that what do you think the MFC would do to Chris to sabotage him?
I imagine the EFC or the MFC, like the there was the Mountie guy, and then there was the Big Boss Man or whatever
Big
police.
boss man.
Dude,
yeah.
it's
Big Boss Man. That's who I imagine the MFC being.
Yeah,
But in
and
like
he would
gray
just
German
double
attire.
I
like
imagine him more as
nipple
Blue
clamps
Meanie.
Chris.
Ooh,
and then
double
he would
nipple
be-
clamps?
Double nipple clamps.
He's more
Ah!
Blue Meanie to me.
I agree.
Yeah.
With nipple clamps. Yeah.
And
Chris,
and then
I would
Chris
double
be
I would
out.
double nipple clamps you. I would say.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
If you're into it.
I
So-
would just want to be Rhea Ripley because she's hot.
She
That's
is.
all.
Yo, Rhea
I
Yeah.
got to
Ripley.
meet her last year, and it was awesome.
Yo, Rhea
Whoa.
Ripley, not
Did I
not,
show you that?
No.
not even
Do you
like
know
from
where-
the
do you know
hotness
where she's
scale.
from?
She's such a good wrestler.
Australia.
Exactly.
Austria, you mean, right?
Yes. No, Australia.
Yeah,
Just
I think Gray's
just
right.
like-
Nobody meets the time mistress. The time mistress always wins.
Oh, wow.
I will yes. I do think Allison beats Chris because of the time mistress.
I already
wait.
have a wrestling like name.
So
I'm
then
ready.
it's Allison. Then it's Allison v. Fee, and Fee's
Then
gonna
it's
win.
me.
that.
Fee wins.
Yeah, I think
No.
it's Fee. I think
He's
it's Fee.
great at everything.
Comes back to Fee.
No, here's the thing. If this is wrestling rules, Fee is great at everything, and he comes in as the one to beat, and I would do it as the
Hold
as
on.
the like.
Allison, Fee, there's only one way to settle this.
Right now, you have to wrestle. Right now.
Rochambeau. Rock, paper, scissors. Here we
Okay,
go.
let's do it.
Oh,
Here we
Oh,
go.
there's me. There's me with. Yeah.
wow.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
cool.
True
Yeah.
story. I dated a professional wrestler.
Who was it?
Who?
Well, this is in 8th grade, so it doesn't really count.
No, it
It
counts.
sure does.
No, it
And there's
counts.
backstory here.
It's count.
She wound up being, she was like Miss, one of the big like Miss United. It wasn't Miss United States. It was
That's
one
not
of the
wrestling,
higher
buddy.
tier things.
But what's
she
your
when
wrestling?
I'm getting there. She had her title stripped from her for making a bunch of racist comments and
Well-
for beating her. Hold on, I'm getting to the wrestling part. I'm getting to the wrestling part. And for beating her then boyfriend half to death with
Oh,
a
That could have been you.
could've been
link
you.
dog leash.
Oh my
That could
god.
have been you.
And now she is a professional wrestler in Australia.
Oh,
I
Wow.
can't
Just
express-
like Rhea Ripley.
Dead serious.
I can't express how much of a bullet you dodged. Congratulations.
Good job.
I
Will.
know.
You did it.
I know. We dated for like a very short amount of time in 8th grade, but nonetheless, I still get to say I dated.
I like that Rochester was like, fuck, that
Someone
took
like
a
that.
turn.
You know, the story was like one thing, and then her.
Once you got to the racist
Shell.
comments, I was like, maybe we don't have to talk about this.
Yeah, no. Like her Will Shell, and why I think he's the most quotable. Here was the story, and then
Here we
there
go.
it was.
That's it.
and
All
all,
right.
of that's true.
So
All Fee, Allison,
Okay, rock paper scissors. Let's go.
rock, paper, scissors.
I don't think it comes down to rock, paper, scissors.
Here we go. And rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
it's V. I told you.
It's-
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh my god! With the scissors! Oh my god!
The upset of the century.
I can't
Allison
believe it!
wins.
I can't
saw a
believe
fist.
it!
Play it back.
I saw
didn't
Allison with a
see that.
fist.
I know that's because it clipped off my.
It clipped on the fingers. We can't say if that was
It caught off the fingies.
if that was
I
interference
promise
from the technology,
back.
but that was it.
Oh,
everybody.
shit.
Back.
God damn it!
You
In true
heard-
Alex fashion, I kicked over my water bottle and
Did you
It
destroy
was just
something?
too exciting.
Every
No.
Destroy something beautiful?
no, it was on the floor.
every
It's fine.
podcast Alex is
It's
on, he
fine.
spills a beer somewhere.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I win.
You
But
did
she
it.
wins,
That
so
means
that-
it. That
over.
means Allison is
I had the most eliminations.
Yay! Yay!
But yeah, we all knew Allison was going to win.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone have anything they want to plug before we end this? Mongoose omelet.
Therapy. Go to therapy.
Go
Therapy.
to therapy.
Therapy's great.
That's important.
Therapy is wonderful. Go to
As a-
therapy.
As a person that does therapy.
Hold on.
Therapy.
Give me 1 second. I gotta decamera for a second. I have.
He doesn't want to. He hates.
I have
therapy.
one more thing for you guys. Hold on.
Okay,
Oh
he's
my
got to have
God.
more things. While he's doing
Yes.
that,
While he's doing that, yeah, let's
we
do
will
other-
do. There will be some more Mongoose omelet. So go to twitch.tv at Tube Craze or twitch.tv/Tube Craze TUBECRAZED. We'll be figuring out what that is in the future. Just we got to figure out where everything is because Call of Duty sucks, and we got to figure
It
out.
does. It's bad.
It's
you know what's
really
better?
bad.
Battlefield.
So we got to figure out some fun games. To play. Maybe it'll just be me playing games by myself, and that just be
play
like,
Battlefield with me and Ian.
Hey,
Yeah,
play Battlefield with
come
Chris
play,
and
or we
Ian
could do
and
Ark.
Dan,
Ark
that'll
would be fun too.
We'll do that. So check that out.
Works fine.
Who's next?
I am streaming every Saturday if my computer allows. I'm doing some testing this week, but my plan is Saturdays until I can set a schedule. So it's twitch.tv/VINALIA, Vinalia, and I would love to see you there. I know we're continuing the stream in some format, but we don't have a plan. So if you guys want to come say hey on Saturdays, that's where I should be. And if something changes, I'll post it in on my socials and Discord if it's not going to work for some reason, because I don't know what my ISP is doing. So we're just playing games right now until we can figure out how to make everything work. But that is all I want to plug, except I want to mention that Lord Grey Man and Soba plan to do Brew Crew version 2. So they will continue the podcast.
Oh wow!
Wow!
So look for that.
Wow.
Maybe I could join Brew
Love
Crew
it.
V2. I don't
Love
know.
it.
Yeah,
Brew
go
Crew
for it.
V2. I'm into.
I don't know if
That's
they're doing auditions. or if they're-
honestly.
I
That's-
want to.
What if I fail the audition? Shit.
That's such a better name than the Brew Crew. The Brew Crew V2 is so good.
Yeah,
That's really good.
honestly. So just shouting them out in there. Look for that in the future. How about anyone else? Alex, you should plug that you do awesome sound.
Yes.
I mix things and make them sound pretty.
Including the
So Magfest was a month ago. Oh my gosh,
No,
it was a month
buddy.
ago.
No,
Oh
it wasn't.
Jesus.
It was
It was
a
not.
little
It was
less than a month.
slow.
Yes,
Yes,
but
just
about
about
the same.
There's
3 weeks,
about a month.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Here's-
I got to mix the Triforce Quartets, Triforce Quartet and Friends collaboration album, and did their show at MagFest this year. Just finished the mix this afternoon, so that YouTube video will be dropping soon. I will post that in the Discords when that drops.
Tight.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun working with them. Might be my last Triforce album, not sure. So it's been it's been a lot of fun working with those guys. We'll see.
Soba says Alex
We'll
is
see.
legit.
Thanks,
Sure is.
Soba.
Always has been.
Always has been.
The
He's
most
too
legit.
Too
Too
legit.
quick.
I'm working in Unreal Engine, and hopefully I pump out an indie title. It's geared for a bullet heaven multiplayer RPG kind of roguelike scenario.
I have questions.
Fee,
We'll
we
talk
have
about it later.
we have to talk. We have to talk. I want to do sounds for your game so bad.
Oh my
Yes.
god. So
Like,
much support you have.
You are the first on the list. I think of you every time when I'm like, oh yeah, like these are the songs I want to make. I want to go to Alex.
I just want to play
so-
test.
Fuck
Just
yes.
give me the data,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's the kind of synopsis is you are playing characters that are not normally like seen as playable in kind of fantasy or medieval environments, right? You're not like a warrior or an archer or whatever. The characters that you get are like blacksmiths and cooks and things like that.
Yes.
And they're trying to do the thing, right? And so it's shining light on the little guys. There's some like, I don't know, crude or childish humor, I guess.
That's the
But
best type. It's the best type of humor.
I'm currently working in 48 by 48 pixel because that's not really seen a lot. So you see a lot of 32 and you see a lot of 64, but not too much of 48. So I think that will help it kind of stand out.
Okay.
But that's kind of where I'm at, and I'll ping you guys when playtest is available.
Soba says he's sold and double sold. So
Very cool.
you got the Soba 5 stars of approval right there.
Which is important.
That's key. You
Yeah.
want to start there, yeah,
for sure.
At the minimum.
Any other plugs or?
Oh my God,
Damn
Will!
it.
What
Will!
is wrong with you?
This feels malicious.
We've been on here a while. I needed a
Yeah.
snack.
He needs sustenance.
He will
Oh,
literally
man.
pass out
Well,
if
with-
he doesn't eat
with-
something crunchy within
With that,
30,
I think
40 minutes.
I
It's
think
just
we're gonna-
granola in a paper bowl.
and end
You're a
this.
monster. You're a monster, Will.
You can find us at bit.ly/discobrew if you want to hang out on our Discord.
Which
But
was-
otherwise, I think we should probably call this.
Yeah, it's
Will would
still,
like to plug his ASMR before the
Yeah.
end, I think.
but
Where
every
he chews the mic.
from a greater standpoint, again, everything is still going to continue.
Yes.
Join our Discord, bit.ly/discobrew. We don't know especially what's going to happen from the further point, but we are going to continue to do things. So don't go away. Yeah, but in the words of the GameBrew Podcast, but don't leave yet, because we're still going to do some things. Tonight we're not going to necessarily play any games, but we appreciate all of you.
We love
Thank you so much. We love you so
do.
much. You are the best. And we're gonna end. Sorry,
The way
Chris.
we
We always do.
Yep.
Yes.
By saying,
Actually, everybody, do you want to say it with me? We're gonna end the podcast.
podcast the way we
Like we
always
always
do.
do. This is very hard because we have lag.
By
It's
saying,
Our Father,
And
who art
we're all
in
gonna
heaven.
say
Pledge allegiance.
good night,
Good night,
night,
everybody.
everybody.
That was such a bad.
that was terrible.
That was nice. That was good.
But that's
Pretty
okay.
buddy.
We're